think that's the.
Yo, yo.
Can you hear us?
Let us know. We had some technical difficulties last time.
Oh yeah, we're straight. We're in there. Hey, well, new intro. Welcome back to the Raw District podcast, man. It's Drew Dawson. The last one was shaky anyway. Eli Brown in the building.
Let's go. Poison
Tony
Ivy Brown.
Fontana with the hookah. Preston
sir.
back here producing shit. July 24th, man. And I asked if y'all seen the new Space Jam. So what'd you think, Tony, since you seen it?
It was actually pretty cool. I mean, I'm glad that they didn't try to make it exactly like the first one.
Yeah.
It ended up being pretty dope. At first, I was thinking, like, when I started seeing it, like, animated and shit, I'm like, I don't know. But that
It's
shit,
all animated?
no. It's dope, bro.
It's
It's
just
dope.
super animated?
Yeah, it's definitely dope.
It's like a mix between it all. It's pretty much I fucked with it, man. You know why I fucked with it? It's like the Matrix. It's based off the Matrix, pretty much.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a simulation computer system type
Oh,
thing.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn, I need to watch it.
Mhm.
It's on HBO or you bootleg it?
HBO. Don Cheadle plays the fucking algorithm.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That shit is fucking hard.
That's what's up.
But I like
Don Cheadle.
people are trashing it like quick because it's LeBron James.
Yeah.
But I honestly think it's better than the first one. Technically.
Mm,
Not when it comes to influence, but technically it's better than the first one. Like it's just I mean, we're in 2021. It's what 20-something years later.
yeah.
It's just a better movie. And
I see that.
like I said on Facebook though, LeBron James has the acting chops of an amateur porn star though, for real. That shit.
What about Michael
it's hard.
Jordan?
like
You
that,
think
bro.
He's horrible too. That's the thing.
is
That's
LeBron better than Michael?
I don't know. I think
Nah,
they'll-
Mike wasn't that bad, though. I mean, Braun wasn't terrible, but I just don't think that it's just fully natural.
I feel like they all were, but I feel like out of like all the basketball players who've ever acted, Ray Allen takes that. So I don't think anybody could beat him.
What about
on
Bow Wow?
Who Got Game? No, Bow Wow was great. Like Mike was a good movie.
Like Mike was good. What else? Oh, and Lottery Ticket.
Bow Wow's a good actor. Like
Yeah.
I said, he I feel like he's always acting.
Because he
though.
won a ring,
Yeah,
didn't he?
that's
Bow Wow
why
won a
he's-
ring in that movie, didn't he?
Who?
Bow Wow, he won a ring, so he got an NBA championship.
Yeah, he won it with the what
No
was the team?
way.
What was
The
the team
Knights.
called?
I forgot.
The Knights. Yeah. Hey, the Knights ended up being on 2K. They ended up being like a team that you can create.
Damn.
I always created them.
Damn, bro.
And
Yeah.
I put a little 5'6" black dude with
Drew
twin rolls on my
and
team.
Bow Wow on the backcourt.
He was like 5'2",
Oh, he might have been like 4 back
4'11".
then. Yeah.
Yeah. What? How old was he in like Mike? He was young.
Like probably 14 or 15.
Yeah, he was hella young.
14.
Maybe younger than that.
I
Make
feel like
me
that's
like
a
Mike.
great. I feel like 14 is probably right. But he was doing shit early on.
But
Mhm.
Space Jam, it was cool, bro. I ain't mad at it. I think also, not even just because it was Braun, I think everybody hates on sequels except for like Friday shit.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
I do. I try not to, but because you have a bias about the first one you've seen, and it's been so long that you can't really compare it. So I don't think you should really compare it. I mean, you're always going to, but it's
I
just
think-
been.
Oh, wait, I got my
No,
phone.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I think they should have fucking. They should have had Michael Jordan have a cameo in it.
That'd have been fire.
Or Bill Murray.
Yeah, one of those two. But I think it should have came down to like the end of the game. It should have been a one-on-one matchup, like an ISO between LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Oh,
That would've been dope, or-
shit.
Because he could have been like, you know how Dame was like a character, like
Yeah.
it could have been like that.
I thought it would have been dope if Mike would have came and helped them when they was getting their ass kicked.
Damn,
The savior.
that's tight too.
The savior.
Did they have any callbacks without
No.
ruining the show for anybody?
I don't know.
If you ain't seen it by now, shit, fuck it.
Yeah,
Well, it came
that
out like
King
a week
Kong.
ago,
King
right?
Kong was in it. Superman was in it. Yeah,
Strange.
all of them. They had all the WB like characters. Like it was the whole universe.
I thought that shit was fire, though.
Oh,
I
That's
liked
the part
it.
that was dope.
Yeah, I fucked with it. Yeah,
That's a good
definitely.
idea. Yeah, I need to watch that shit. I
Mhm.
don't have HBO or nothing, so I'm gonna have to bootleg it.
Yeah,
Nah, don't bootleg it, bro. You need to support LeBron.
get HBO.
He's a
Max.
billionaire.
Get HBO Max.
Nah, bro, support that man,
I have
bro.
way too many subscriptions
He
already.
just got his first billion, and you already trying to bootleg his shit.
But HBO Max is the one you need to get. I'm telling you, and this is not a sponsored ad. I'm telling you, HBO Max is the truth, bro. You get the movie theater movies.
Only
at the
thing I don't
crib.
like about
Oh,
them,
that is crazy.
the app is kind of glitchy.
The app. You
Yeah,
be watching it on your phone.
Nah, on the PlayStation, but it just be
Oh.
like, I don't know. I'll be trying to move the shit around and be a little wild, but
The audio's kind of clippy. Pressing. Audio's kind of clippy. I don't know what that is. Could be StreamYard, but. But yeah, I mean, I feel like people do really talk shit on sequels, and you can't really compare the two. And I think that everybody really needs to fucking not do that shit. Cause
Not do sequels or
well,
not compare 'em?
not compare them, because people. That's the first thing that people say is, "Oh, it wasn't like the first one."
they
Well-
do be kind of overdoing it on the sequels, not to cut you off. But sometimes the sequels be ass.
But I mean, why not overdo it though?
'Cause
You
it don't
gotta
be as
top
good.
it, right?
This one was good, but I'm saying like a lot of times, or I think people just tired of so many sequels. It's like,
What's
can
the
we do
worst
something?
sequel of all time?
Fast and Furious.
Ooh, one of those.
Yo.
Yeah.
Nah, just Tokyo Drift. I remember I made a joke that
topic
said it was the best
tonight,
one, but that's just terrible.
Most overrated. What was the topic?
Yeah,
most overrated movie?
That was
Yeah.
one of mine. We'll get to it though.
Yeah. We'll get to it. The LeBron James Space Jam topic is a good segue into this next topic. It's pretty interesting. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but WNBA player, she was a former WNBA player, Cappie Pondexter, accuses LeBron James of sex
Yeah,
trafficking.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I mean, I've never heard of
Where'd
that.
it come
but-
from? Yeah, that's. I mean, you can't really say shit like that without proof.
She said that she was kidnapped and taken for 2 years by LeBron James and used in the,
I don't want to just. I don't want to just shit on.
That
her.
is great. I know that shit happens, like R. Kelly and shit. You never
Yeah,
know.
it's just like I would just. We
You
would
got
just
that
need
much-
more proof.
Yeah, proof for sure.
I don't want to just come out and discredit her, but it's just like I don't know.
But I mean, it's not like I wouldn't believe it if I did see some proof.
and there are some things that add up. Let me pull up this if I can find the clip of her talking.
Put on the mic.
Anybody who says drip in a serious
Yeah,
thing might have some issues. That's all I'm saying.
that's who's claiming took her.
This is a former WNBA star. Like, she wasn't just a normal
Okay,
player.
okay.
Yeah.
And I should have been more in real time because I went to Protege and they stole my motherfucking money. Now I ain't gonna tell you about Viola that's really being gorgeous. But you don't want to get that shit to him. He trying to get an IPO. That shit ain't getting no IPO. That shit ain't coming out.
Huh.
Then I have to go back to Nike and I've been on probation ever since. Y'all don't even know. I own Nike.
Okay,
I
see,
own
that's
Nike.
where you get discredited a little bit, where you
don't
say some
own
crazy
fucking
shit. She
Nike.
also said J-Lo was her mom.
Oh.
Later in the rant.
No,
Nah, I'm kind of. I don't know.
no.
Do y'all think? And I hence the name. Her name's fucking Cappy. So that's one thing. Can't believe nothing that comes out of her mouth. But do you think people should be charged for doing stuff like this?
Yes.
If it causes, well, yeah.
Or sued at least something. Like
yeah,
you
I
can't
think
just
you
be.
can be sued.
Yeah, you can't just disrespect
Like the
people.
framing. What's it called?
Defamation of character.
Yeah. That. But nobody's talking about this, and there's nobody responding. But I find it weird because this lady was a big time star in the WNBA, and this isn't even making any type of headlines at all.
Yeah, I didn't hear about it.
What I would like to know is like I seen after you told me, I went and looked it up on Twitter. I seen a couple people talking about it, but like what I would like to know is like, did she suffer from any like mental illnesses or anything like that? Like, cause like even though Delonte West wasn't doing stuff like this,
Have you heard of was MK Ultra? Or
Yeah.
Could it, because you got to look at both sides. This is a billionaire we're talking about now.
yeah,
So when it comes to these type of claims, you have to look into them at least.
yeah. I ain't saying he ain't.
If that shit was real, and they always make people go crazy at the right times, and it weirds me out that the media doesn't pick this up at all.
Shit.
At all. Like they're not touching it at all.
They
At
had
least
a whole movie about that shit.
But you know what
With
that you
Jesse
know what type
Eisenberg.
of shit LeBron would call like flip if like ESPN was talking about the shit and it was fake.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. My point is like she is a
Established star.
she's a ESPN like topic herself.
Yeah, true.
Like that to me at ESPN that's a news story if a former WNBA star comes out and claims that this is going on with one of the biggest basketball players of all time. I'm bringing it up. I'm saying okay, even if I'm letting the crowd like decide maybe she does have a mental illness or something, but I'm bringing it up.
Yeah.
If you say you own Nike and shit, and J Lo's your mom, yeah, you probably are discredited right there.
Yeah, but that's why if
But-
that crazy shit is real, man. Like you know
think
how Martin Lawrence went crazy and was in on
Saying people are
Hollywood.
gonna come kill him and shit.
Mariah Carey had an instance where she went on TRL and she was acting real weird and like these celebrities they be having these
Beyonce.
moments. Yeah,
We're still.
I didn't see
clipping, I don't know
Beyonce
what it
shit.
is, but-
What happened with her?
Huh?
You said Beyonce?
Oh, just like they were saying that she has an alter ego and like she is like a demon or something. She turns into a demon when she performs.
I feel well. I could believe that though. Like I could believe somebody taps into something different.
Jay-Z, all that shit with the Jay-Z being in the Illuminati and shit.
Well,
It's a little clipping if you want to listen to it.
is it bad?
It's not too bad, but
Well,
just
don't.
annoying.
It's all good then. Have to rock with it.
Just rock with us. New setup. We got robbed after the last episode, so we're just trying to come back. I don't hear it on yours.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
What
What the fuck were we talking about?
MK Ultra?
MK Ultra. Yeah, if that shit was real, man, that it could be a case of that. And I'm just playing devil's advocate like I do, but like
Especially if you're got kidnapped by a billionaire.
Yeah.
billion. When you start talking billions, that's a
He just got a billion. I'm not trying to say just like the money he had wasn't nothing, but he just became a billionaire.
yeah.
So it's like, let's see.
The timing.
Let's give him some time before we. As soon as this
I
great
don't
news
think
starts
Jeffrey
coming
Epstein was a billionaire.
up. Yeah,
Yeah, he
he
was.
He was a known
so?
weirdo.
Yeah,
He
was
had
definitely a
some
billionaire.
weird shit going on.
But he was a known
He had a
weirdo
whole
for years.
island.
Yeah.
He had
That's
$1 billion.
because, yeah, I suppose.
He had an island where rich people would come out there. He was loaded. He was definitely loaded. But yeah,
Sounds good on there.
oh yeah, my whole point of bringing that up is like I think people should be held accountable for saying stuff like that, especially nowadays when people are like careers and jobs and money is on the line. Like you can't just be
Somebody's gonna believe that.
yeah, you can't
A
just
lot
be
of
saying
people
shit
might
like
believe
that. Yeah, that shit's whack as fuck.
Especially, never mind, I ain't gonna say it.
But shout out to LeBron for becoming a billionaire. Though.
Yeah, he's a black
Yeah.
billionaire who made his money when he was in the league, active.
Who else did? Did
Nobody.
Somebody else just? Oh, Kanye.
But Kanye, what?
He just became a billionaire, right?
no, over like the last year, I think.
I thought it was like the last few months.
Maybe.
Yeah, shout out everybody on steroids right now. I got poison ivy. I'm just ointmenting it up. So just
That
don't
is
mind
a-
me.
That is another one of my topics. Kanye West is set to drop another album. I heard what was supposed to be the album, like through a little performance or whatever. It sounded cool, but does this dude like?
Is he rapping again?
Yeah. Does he set a release date and then start working on the album within a week?
I think so, cause like now they're pushing it back to like August 6th or some shit, cause they said he want to give like the best product.
And they said Jay-Z turned his album in.
His
like-
verse.
Well, I mean, yeah, turned his verse in like the day of.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they can all make shit that quick, and they can. I think that's yeah. I mean, most people. I feel like most people probably do just like they sit around on it and they wait and they make the music, but I feel like the best people are capable of doing shit in like a certain amount of time because they're so used to deadlines. Like especially Kanye being a producer and like having clothes and shit. Like no matter what, you gotta bang some shit out and. You know, I'm not a Kanye fan, but he's got good shit most of the time.
You ain't a Kanye fan?
I'm not a Kanye fan, no.
What don't you like about him?
I don't like his new music.
Like the church music, or
Just his last like 3 or 4 fucking albums.
you didn't like The Life of Pablo?
No,
That shit
Did you
was
find any
fire.
joints in there that you liked though? Any?
maybe 1 or 2, but I don't remember 'em.
What is it about it? Just the
He's just not. I don't know.
Just
I
not
think
for
it's the shit like you make some good shit and then you make some shit with Lil Pump about some. You're such. You know that song is so weird. Like
yeah, with the big old
it's just
squares.
weird. I
What's
don't-
wrong with him working with Lil Pump?
Nothing. I don't like it though. That's all I'm saying.
I get it, man. Well, no, I don't get it, but I respect you.
Well, I mean, that's why I'm not a fan. I just don't like.
I don't like the
know.
new
I don't know.
music. You don't like the
Why would
Lils.
you make a whole God album and shit and have all that shit and then you make you such a fucking hoe.
He's an artist.
That was after though. I think the whole song was first, and the
Oh,
gospel album came after. But I thought the gospel album was he was reaching, I think, to try to
Yeah, and he
clean
has-
up his image a little bit.
He has like services and shit.
The services are cool though. I like
They
that.
seem cool. Yeah.
It's good music live. It seems like it feels good, but like the albums, I don't know. I just don't like. There's certain messages you want to hear from certain people, and Kanye is not the.
I feel that for sure.
Y'all putting him
Yeah.
in the box.
I totally feel that.
I don't want to put him in a box but I just don't want to hear that. I don't need that advice from Kanye.
I get it. I
I
respect it.
usually give people chances, man, and I just didn't like it.
Mm.
I didn't like. I don't know. That's kind of the same shit. I'm a hypocrite because it's like I was talking about. You don't talk shit on a sequel because of all these expectations. So his new album, it's like, oh, that's not the old Ye, but the old Ye is what I like. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna feel it as much.
Like with fans, I mean, I get that too, because with every artist, sometimes you had that feeling, but it's like, I don't think you can ask an artist to go back 10 years and be the same them they were.
Yeah,
Because if they kept that, then people would be like, damn, they never changed. They
yeah,
stay on the same shit. So it's like, if people don't see some type of growth, they're going to kill you for that.
that's a turnoff for a lot of people, man. They like to see what you're capable of.
Like, I was
Your
like,
versatility.
I remember people saying about the baby, they was like, yo, he raps this, or he got the same flow. It's like, bro, he been out 2 years, bro. Let him develop a new style. Like,
Yeah.
it's like people just expect you, like, come out, you get hot, and then they want you to sound like somebody else. Then when you start changing your sound, they shit on you for sounding like that person.
Yeah, you can never please everybody.
You
Yeah.
see, Drake tries to.
Drake does try to.
He
He's
gets
getting
close.
pretty close.
He gets mad close.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just corny with him, but he still hits it. Most of the time, he hits it.
Only reason why I respect it, not just because that's my favorite artist, but it's because, like, at least he'll tap in with the artists from those cultures.
Yeah.
And push
True.
them on, like, Popcorn and all
He
that.
just
Maybe
ain't
don't push
stealing
them
it
on-
and being like, yeah, I can't come in. He
That would be
introduces
fucked up.
somebody at the same time. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would be fucked up.
Mm.
Like,
But I heard he does still.
what you mean?
Takes.
Yeah. He's probably the one that's listening to all these SoundCloud rappers and shit and taking the. flow.
This is a conversation that needs to be
We
had.
did have this a while ago. But
Do you think that you have to steal to be a great artist?
No. I think, like, I heard the situation, like, with Cardi, like, with that Up song that she had.
Yeah, that annoying ass
Like,
shit.
somebody brought, like, that's a New Jersey artist's song.
Mhm.
Did you be
But,
shaking ass
you
and
know,
shit?
I think one of her people brought the song to her.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, as the artist,
She don't even write her own shit though.
But still, she's the one. Like, when you put out the song, they're gonna kill you for taking it.
Mm-hmm.
Not that, hey, my people brought me a record and I added some verses to it. Like, they're gonna look at it like, no, you stole that. Like, these people, like, I ain't saying that, like,
That's
big
true.
artists don't surf for it, but they got teams of people that, while they on tour and doing all that shit, that I believe definitely is listening to up and coming artists, definitely listen to what's hot,
Most
and trying to
definitely.
bring them shit and make it organic. And then people find out, like, damn, hold on, that's that guy's
Yeah.
flow.
I don't know how to make music because I don't know how to make music without some type of influence in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Like, I can't think of like the blueprint without thinking of like, all right, like I don't know how to go into it without thinking of somebody or thinking of some type of sound.
But I think, in a sense, like, nothing's really new in music, so everybody does that.
Yeah.
I just think that when you get to a certain level, you get critiqued different. So it's like when you on the come up and, like, you might be inspired by Kendrick, Absol, like, Ransom, like, all these different people, like Conway and Benny and them. Like, if you're influenced by them, when you're on the come up, it's like, damn, this dude's kind of dope.
Yeah.
But when you start getting big, or you get signed, or whatever the case may be, people looking like, damn, you kind of sounding like Benny a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
I think there's a difference between being influenced by the people you've grown up listening to and like riding a wave.
But look at Cassidy and Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez used a couple of Cassidy's bars in a freestyle that one he paid homage
You
to.
can't. Oh.
But
I heard
one-
about that.
The first
Yeah.
one, he shouted Cassidy out on and was
do
using some
that.
of his bars, right? The second one, he used his beat. The whole freestyle, it wasn't like he was just stealing his whole verse. He just was
Yeah.
using some of
You
the
can do
popular
that.
bars out of it because he was paying homage, right? So Cat's like, yo, I was his favorite rapper. And Tory was basically like, yeah, you was my favorite rapper. That's why I did this. This is your beat. Like, if you notice on my first one, I shouted you out.
That's respect. I like that. That's what hip hop is to
But
me.
you know, Tory known for, they say, kind of riding waves. So people
Yeah.
guilty for
But I
it.
mean, if you're like, yeah, I'm doing this to pay homage to this person because they've influenced me, and now I'm showing you what I can do because of this. That's hip hop started because of sampling. Nothing in hip hop is original until you start fucking with MIDI shit, you know.
That's facts.
So like, the very first hip hop beat was sampled. So it all comes from something else. It's all influenced.
That's why I think when you're an artist, I feel like you gotta kind of know when to tap out of paying attention to what people say, because people like you got people like us on podcasts and other media outlets or whatever, and just fans in general. Their whole job is to critique what you put out. So
yes, we do.
Yeah.
they gon' like people gonna say the shit that they say about you. So it's like you said, hip hop is influenced by so much different things. So if we stop the bar like that, like, oh, don't get influenced or don't borrow certain things. Everything is borrowed in music.
Yeah.
Even if you go back to some of the
Even out of
greatest
hip-hop.
artists, some of the greatest artists have like took music from people.
Yeah.
Is it taken or is it just paying homage and trying to push it further?
That's why they call it sampling.
Yeah. Are y'all watching the Olympics?
I haven't really had time, but I know the skateboarding Olympics started today,
No,
Or
so I need to
You're not
rewatch
watching?
that shit.
Huh?
tapped out?
no, I don't really. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't really give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
I only
It's
care
hard.
because the skateboarding's in it, because it's a brand new sport in the Olympics.
I salute it.
Yeah.
I was watching the opening ceremony while I was out eating, and I gotta clean my geography up, cause some of these countries, bro, I had no idea, never seen them before in my
Right.
life. Yeah, like there was a cosmic something. It's just some
Cosmo?
crazy.
No, that's in Mexico.
Nah, it was some shit that I couldn't even spell, bro. And I'm just like, damn, it's a big deal. It's a worldwide thing, but like, I don't know. I feel like we don't care about it. Like, just like you said, and I feel the same way. I don't really give a fuck about it. If it feels
Yeah, I
like
don't.
the sports that are the most popular in the Olympics are not really that popular here in America,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I only really care about like the.
Like the
Gymnastics and shit.
yeah, like gymnastics, swimming, track and field. Those are not shits that we sit
Track and
around.
field, though.
We don't, but nobody is rushing to go. It's
ev-
Friday night. Yeah, the
yeah,
track events on.
But everybody knows who Usain Bolt and Tyson Gay is.
because of the Olympics. Because if
Yeah.
it was the World Championships, nobody would know.
Exactly. That's the only time anybody's gonna watch it. Yeah, nobody watch qualifying shit.
So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I mean, maybe they can market it better. Like,
I don't know how you
I
market
didn't
something
e-
like
I
that
didn't
better.
know.
You got the plug.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
the Olympics. You were in Walmart. You were everywhere.
See,
man.
I
but I
haven't
think you gotta
seen
make it
anything.
cool though.
How should they make it cool? Like what? How would y'all make the Olympics better?
Shit, maybe add some like hip hop, pop culture, like, performances throughout it. Maybe bring out some celebrities to be there. Like, like some shit is like even like with the
Should
new.
shaking ass be a sport? Because look, it's
Olympics?
hear me out. Hear me out. When you watch the pole vault and all that shit, where they just be doing a bunch of shit.
Pole vault?
Yeah, not the pole vault. The little that thing where they balance the balance beam.
Oh, yeah.
See, this is how much I don't know about the
I think
sport.
that's what it's called.
Yeah, but they just judge it off of the moves that they do. So who's to say we
It's
can't
pretty
put?
fucking white.
Who's to say we can't put 6 stripper poles or even just one, and you
It
do a
can
strip
be.
routine?
Yeah, I mean, it would probably definitely bring. It would not probably. It would definitely bring.
You know what I'm saying? That would be some.
Because there's some Olympic sports that are stupid.
Mhm.
Like curling.
Yeah. What is that? Scraping ice? Like what the fuck is that sport?
Yeah, I ain't never even heard of
Dumb. There's no athletic ability to it. It's all precision. You just gotta know if you're good at it. Like,
Yeah, and we apologize to all our viewers who play that sport.
I don't.
I
Stupid.
guess
Where do you
Don't
even play that
Better
sport at? What
sports.
rec center do you go to play that?
You gotta be rich and you gotta have a fucking hockey rink.
Ah, see, that shit's
Yeah,
stupid
so
as hell,
who
man.
the fuck gonna be able to have that?
Nobody. But Simone Biles is she's being judged on a different. It's like she's being judged differently, I
scale.
guess. Yeah,
Why?
is that true?
'Cause she's so good.
Yeah, was that actually a true story?
It
Does anybody know?
seems real.
Something's up with these Olympics in
Yeah.
Tokyo, man.
Dude, yeah, they were talking about like, cause like, yeah, I know what you mean, cause their moves are too good or something. So it's like I don't know, it's oppressive.
Mm.
I think it is, cause like she's gonna win, so they're probably harder on her. But that's how it is in every fucking sport, like, especially in skateboarding. Everybody knows Nigel's probably gonna win the Olympics, the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
So it's like they're harder on him because they know their moves. I think
That's weird.
Judging's hard.
You
man.
don't punish somebody at a professional level
Yeah.
for being good at what they do. That's
I think
like
it's really hard to fucking
They
judge.
do it to
things
LeBron
like
and them
that.
all the time.
I remember back in the day, in like school ball, like not school ball, it was before school ball, but they would cut the score off at halftime if you're blowing the team out, or they would reset the score.
Participation trophy, yes.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the end for competitive sports to me.
Yeah.
And I
Send him
think
out.
we're
My son's
A
down
mercy rule.
60.
Mhm.
No, let his ass get his ass
Yeah,
kicked.
fuck
For
a mercy
Bill's
rule.
character.
Do y'all think sports are as strong as they have been in the past, or is it something that we're kind of getting bored with?
I think it is. I think. Well, no. Selective sports.
That's a good question.
Selective sports are basketball, football, stuff like that. That's gonna always be like dominant.
Yeah.
My opinion on that though, I think far less people, and I could be wrong. I think far less people are really tapping into the full games and really being fans like they were back in the day. I feel like when people are watching games, they're sitting here live tweeting. They're making Facebook statuses at the same exact time. How are you really watching the game? How are you tapped in? Back in the day, they just had a TV.
Yeah.
They sat there with their homies, some beers, and they watched the fucking game.
Fucking kids run in. Don't interrupt.
Yeah.
Go away. Like,
And nowadays, it seems like we're so distracted by things. Like maybe we're taking for granted, what that is.
I think it might be cooler now because like now you feel like you got a voice. Like something happened in the game, you ain't just gotta let the announcer give their opinion. You can give your opinion and get feedback on how you feel about it. So like everybody's like a couch analyst, like what I mean?
So who are the people like really just on there that your audience is when you're live tweeting about a game? Because are you connecting with people who are actually watching the game, or are you connecting with people who aren't watching?
I think it's all hashtags, so it is people who are watching the game.
and they just tap into
So
it.
if
And
you're
something
looking
happens.
at
And it's
it,
up. Yeah.
I think that's cool though. Like that's how I can. If I'm not able to watch it, I'll go to Twitter and I'll look up the hashtag
Mhm.
and see what the fuck's going on.
See how like you seeing people's opinions of it. So like if you
Yeah.
busy or whatever, you kind of staying current to like who fucked up, what's going on.
So I think more people know more information about the sports.
Then
But I
watching-
don't know if there's as many die-hard fans in real life. Like
I think
you know.
people I think people switching teams so much kind of killed the diehard fan.
that's true. That's how I feel about college.
True.
Because like college basketball is like I can't get connected with a team because it's like
Four
they're
years.
and not even 4 years.
Oh, yeah,
Nowadays it's
1
1
year,
year.
1 to 4.
Yeah.
Shit, they even mid-season now.
Transferring. It's like, well, I forgot who's on the team.
Yeah.
How can I get emotionally connected to this team and be hoorah if I don't even know their names?
I feel like
I
the
kinda
NBA is a lot like that.
They're
so
getting
many-
like that.
the superstars switch around so much, and how you I don't know.
It's a superstar-driven league though, so
Yeah.
players is like, you a fan of LeBron? I'm not staying in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm a Lakers fan, so I was stuck with us through the D'Angelo Russell. I was with us through the terrible stages. Like you know what I mean?
That's
And
what
I-
makes you a fan.
And I'm gonna stay a Lakers fan even when LeBron leaves.
Mhm.
Hopefully we get somebody other than AD, but like I'm gonna stay a Lakers fan. Like I'm a Duke fan, so it was trash last year. I'm still a Duke fan.
Yeah.
Now I think that they trying to do things a little bit to correct it a little bit, especially in college, is by allowing them to pay people because, like
That
for instance,
shit's
with
dope.
Zion, Zion said he was trying to really go back the second year, but I think he had so many people in his ear, like, dude, you could miss out on millions. If
Yeah.
he could have got paid, he probably wouldn't have missed out on nothing.
Yeah, true.
He would have developed more.
But
But-
then
It's
And-
absolutely true.
imagine, like, because I mean, yes, it's not exactly fair, I guess, for the players who aren't as good as Zion, but think about how many millions he would have made at Duke.
Tons. Because there's players who ain't even good making endorsement money already.
Yeah.
And it's like they jumping on it. I love it though. It's fucking dope.
How many companies can? So do you think that's gonna be a monopoly too? Is like because you have Nike, Adidas, Reebok, New Balance, so they're all gonna hop on this shit.
Mhm.
So do you think that's gonna drown out like underdogs that should be
Oh, that's why I think I spoke on that last episode. I think that, or one of the episodes. I think it's good for the players. It's bad for the sport.
Yeah, which
I think it'll make people compete harder.
You think so?
True.
Because if you like that, if you're a freshman and you ain't getting that many endorsements, like I gotta come out and kill motherfuckers next year.
Damn, I see that too. So it could be good for the sport.
I think it's gonna open up I think a lot of people who are about my height are gonna make a bag that they never were able to make.
Oh yeah.
If that
like,
makes sense.
Yeah, you can capitalize off that
There-
YouTube started.
My height, skinny white dudes that are really fundamentally sound. They're gonna make a bag that they would never make before. There's a lot of people who played basketball who didn't make it to that next level who are gonna benefit from this shit that never did before.
So who do you think
Which
is
is
going
dope.
after them
After the skinny white people,
and people your height or
Mid-
our
majors?
height?
the oversized dudes who can't really move fast, don't got agility. Those motherfuckers.
So like,
That they're just they're just big. Because a lot of motherfuckers get away with just being big. Like you get to
Yeah.
college, you're just bigger than people.
especially in
You
football.
yeah, you're just there.
Yeah.
But,
Football gonna be tough because imagine that 5-star recruit that sitting behind in Alabama for 3 years.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like fuck that, I'll go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
At least I'll be the man there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't come from the schools. I don't think
Right.
The endorsement.
No, they come from the outside of them.
But you
Which-
gotta think
so
though,
I
they're gonna give it to the players who's playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You might
And
get
the
a
best
little bit.
endorsements are
Yeah.
definitely gonna come to fucking
Yeah.
the
But
big
imagine-
cities.
Imagine you a
schools.
5-star receiver, quarterback, or running back, and you notice you're gonna have to sit for 2 years at Clemson.
Mm.
It's like I'll just go to West Virginia or I'll go somewhere else, so I know that I'll get seen more. Because now it's gonna be about being seen.
I feel like it's always been that way though. You got to go somewhere where you stand out and you're not like just sitting on the sideline.
Think about the quarterbacks for Oklahoma and old USC and shit like that. Bro, Matt Castle was at USC, never played, and still made the NFL.
Yeah.
So there's people that's gonna go to Alabama that they know that they're gonna still get it, but it's just like, are you gonna get that money while you're still there? So
Yep.
that's it's gonna be interesting to see. I think it'll take at least 3 or 4 years for us
Got
to
to
really
get that
see.
second string bag. Feel
Yeah.
me? That I'm sure there's some companies, some underdog companies, that'll like to shine some light on some shit like that. It's like, yeah, he's sitting on the sideline, but he's still good as shit, and he's still doing work,
Yeah,
something like that. I don't know. That's weird. It's gonna open a lot more doors, but it's just it's so much more fair now. Like that shit used to piss me off just seeing people go to getting recruited, like going to Alabama and then like secretly getting like fucking flat screen TVs and like coming back and having to lie about it. You know, like
you should just be able to get that shit.
yeah.
For sure. Have you ever heard of ESTG, the rapper?
Yeah.
You heard of him? Have you?
I think I played him a couple months ago.
Okay, I figured you would hear him. He said that you shouldn't have your girl take a picture of you and another celebrity man.
That's insecure.
No, I agree.
You agree? I
Yes.
figured you would, so
I agree.
talk about it.
All right, so I look at it from the standpoint of this, like
Here we go.
not necessarily in sports,
Mhm.
but in rap. Y'all listen to rap music, right?
Yes, I do.
Y'all hear how these niggas talk.
Uh-huh.
You really want that? Like, you don't want to be fanning out in front of another grown man in front of your girl.
What? She's a fan.
That's cool. I'm not finna see ESTG and go nuts in front of my, like, oh, the ESTG's here. Like,
Why not?
I don't even do that with my people I like.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't
do.
do that to,
I don't. I don't get excited. I be having like a poker face. Like I'll be excited in my mind, in my body, but I won't be like, hey, I'm not
Why
like the
not?
extra. I'm not the extra dude.
Yeah,
What
I
if
just-
you were legit that excited?
Then you would probably show. I get jittery or something.
Right, like I went to J. Cole's concert and that shit. I
I
felt
get
so fucking
silent
good.
when I'm really excited. I kind of get
Yeah.
silent. It's like my
Shit.
anxiety fucking with me. Like, but like when I see celebrities and shit, I'm just like the few I have seen, I'm just like in awe. Like, damn, it just shrinks the world from you real quick.
Yeah.
I'm not like
Yeah,
stunned to see him. I'm not excited. It's just like, oh wow, this
Yeah,
motherfucker's
yeah.
a real person.
right here.
Yeah, wow.
Like, to me, it's more so like it's cool seeing them. Like, oh damn, I'll say what's up, but I ain't feel like, yo, look, like I'm not really like a let me get a picture with a motherfucker
Yeah,
type person
yeah,
with
yeah.
anybody. Kobe, Kobe, I'd try to get a picture.
some
Like,
people you got to.
Rapper? Nah. You see what happened with Drake and that fan?
Would you have got a picture with Nipsey?
No.
I don't think it would have. I feel like there's some people.
I'm
that-
just being honest.
A lot of motherfuckers would have capped.
No,
Said,
I'm-
yes.
Because I'm going to be
Of
real with you.
course.
I'm going to be real with you. I've liked Nipsey's, like, I started liking Nipsey more so, like, when him and Drake did Killers back in the day. And then I started listening to, like, some of his mixtapes and shit
I
like
love
that.
that song, man.
So I fucked with him because of that.
Yeah.
But I can't lie to you. I even like his music still, but I never was, like, a super diehard.
Yeah.
Like, if I see Nipsey, I'm going to lose my mind. But to be honest, there really ain't no rappers like that for me, though.
Yeah. Lil Durk.
Drake.
Yeah, I fuck with Drake, but I'm not going to be like, yo.
So
let me get a picture.
If
that
you-
song,
motherfuckers be
what's
assholes,
it?
bro.
Laugh Now, Cry Later. That's your shit, huh?
Yeah.
You love that. I bet you love that
No,
song.
not
that
love.
song.
It's straight, though.
Yeah.
You like that
When you seen the title, you got hella excited, huh?
Nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. At first, it took me a couple plays to like it, though.
Dirk.
Like,
That
it was-
song is great off the rip, bro.
I like
no,
that
no,
shit
but
a
it took
lot.
me a second because it was just like, I don't know. And then after I
Yeah.
kept listening to it and shit like that, I liked it. But, like,
I'm about to wash my hands.
my thing is, a lot of these celebrities, like, when you ever seen, like, videos of them meeting people?
Yeah.
They be assholes, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's like, I'm not, like, that'd be more so my thing, more than being a fan. I don't want to walk up to a motherfucker and they treat me fucked up, and that's gonna change how I fuck with your music. You feel me? Because it's like, damn, you an asshole, bro. Like, motherfucker buying your music or streaming your music, and then I meet you, and then you treat a motherfucker like shit. And then look at Drake. He flew that vocalist. I messed with dude's girl. It's like, you know.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not that type to even to be like that. Like the Eric Andre show, that's one of my favorite shows. Like I love that show. But I seen Hannibal Buress in Lawrence, and my girl took a picture with him, and I took the picture, and I just dapped him up, and he was hella cool. It's just no weird shit.
See, that's
you
that's
know?
probably how I would have did it. Or like, you know, if I'm like, if you do some backstage shit and you take pictures, I think that's a little different. But just seeing the motherfucker out, like, because I've been in clubs and seen people that was famous. I'm not like, yo, let me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the club too. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
There's part of me feels like they're my peers, and like eventually they're gonna be like,
They'll know you.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why that's why I really can't fuck to music too much, because I don't want to be fucking to a certain artist and then I meet that artist. I don't
Yeah,
want
it'd
that
be weird.
uncomfortable feeling, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so like I don't know. I just always feel like in the back of my mind that I'm gonna know these motherfuckers. Like one day I'm gonna know them. I gotta act like I'm one of them. I gotta act like I've been here before, you know?
Because I think when you fan out too much, say you in the field too. When you fan out too much, I think it kind of like, I don't think people like that. Like, I think like as they get to know motherfuckers, they like a motherfucker that's chill. So then it's like, okay, if I hang around you, you ain't gonna be like you know the guy that like I've heard stories like of artists that be chilling and they'll be coming up and they bring their homies with them to go meet like higher up rappers and shit. And they like, their homies is in the back on Snapchat and live and getting niggas on the cameras. Like, bro, don't, like, you know what I mean? Some shit just good for memory's sake.
I feel like a lot of it
It ain't
is
good.
100%.
putting yourself on a certain level of them. Like it's like, all right, oh, they're my fan, instead of, oh, they could be my peer.
And if you meet somebody like that, and then y'all do end up having like a relationship or a business relationship, whatever, like, I don't know, that's just a weird way that's just a weird dominance they have over you. Like, remember when you was a fanboy of me, bro? Like, remember when you had your girl take a picture? Like, it's just so, I feel like it's just I don't know, they're just celebrities. They're normal motherfuckers to me. I don't really care that much about them.
So that's so if they're normal motherfuckers, they feel that way about somebody else, so they know how it is to feel that way.
Yeah.
Especially if you're an artist, you know how it is to be a fan of somebody. That's why you're doing this shit, because somebody influenced you that much.
No, listen, I'm not knocking a person who does it. Like, if you were to meet a person and you took a picture of them, I'm not gonna be laughing at you like, yeah, you like weird. But like for myself, it's just like, nah, bro. Like any room I walk in, I feel like I'm one of the most important motherfuckers there, if not the most important. And I probably
You
ain't.
feel that way?
Yeah,
Damn, bro, I need your confidence.
yeah. I mean, I don't want to be in there acting like no motherfucking fan or just
I have that feeling,
I am,
too.
because I am.
no.
I
listen,
try to go
again,
about that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that for you, but for me, I'm not
Yeah.
doing that.
But why do you do that?
Maybe it's an ego thing,
Yeah.
but
I
I'm
mean,
not.
obviously.
Yeah, but I'm not ashamed of that.
You
Like,
don't need
I'm-
to be.
Like again, then motherfuckers like ESTG talking about you in interviews.
Yeah.
Because you know somebody's done that for him to bring it up.
And I don't like me. His opinion too is just it's some insecure shit.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't care about somebody like that. Their opinion. Like there's a group. There's there's people who care so deeply about like public perception,
Mhm.
and I'm just not one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I just never have
To
been.
a certain extent,
To a certain extent, you gotta be, but like,
that's not who you are.
yeah, as far as like just
It just feels weird when it happens.
Mhm.
I feel the same way.
I just know I'm more so thinking about how I feel about it. I don't really look at it like, cause like to
That's
be
all
honest
can
with you,
speak on.
seeing it, but I'm talking about like when people see you take a picture with somebody, that's dope for people to see. Like if somebody sees you,
Yeah.
you take a picture with J. Cole, that's just naturally dope.
That would have been sick.
And to me, I feel like I'll take a picture with somebody if the setting's right. It's just more so about the
Yeah.
how the setting is.
You
You
gotta
get
be
what I'm saying?
respectful.
Like if J. Cole in the middle of an interview, I'm not walking up on it. Or if he's
Yeah.
eating with his family or in a meeting, I'm not.
you wouldn't do that to a normal person.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if he's like, if it's like some meet and greet shit, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think and I didn't see that where ESTG said that, but I think in a lot of situations, it'd be like a motherfucker be eating. Like I seen DC Young Fly today, he was eating with his mom one time, and the motherfucker just ran up, like, trying to get pictures and shit. Like, that's not,
Yeah,
that's
that's just straight
too much.
disrespect. Like you said, if you wouldn't do that for a normal person,
Yeah.
don't do it.
If there was one celebrity that you would be a little extra for, who would it be?
It'd have been Kobe.
Dead or alive?
Kobe.
I don't know, cause I'm really not that person too. But
Yeah. It's hard for me to think of one, but
LeBron.
LeBron.
Kobe for me, I was just saying.
I think it might be LeBron for me, just because that's like some childhood shit. Like LeBron to me is like, and when as you get older, it gets hard to say shit like this. But LeBron, in my eye, when I was in 2003, like that was a superhero.
Yeah, no,
You know, that was the superhero for me because that's where I'm from. Like I'm from the inner city, so basketball is like, I didn't watch the superhero movies. I didn't give a fuck about those. I watched the NBA playoffs, and I seen the announcers going crazy over these players and just hyping them up, so they became like heroes.
yeah,
And like people like Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson, all those guys are heroes. And LeBron James will be one of those guys where I'm like, man, I just got to take
Have to.
advantage of this moment of
Have
meeting
to.
him. You know, it's like I don't want to die and be like, man, I could have shook one of my heroes' hands. Like,
But see, something else too. I've seen like videos of LeBron like interacting with fans and shit. LeBron seems hella cool. I also think it's the person that you meet.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because like LeBron, like I don't know the guy's name, but they be doing the videos of LeBron and all them. Like he had a video of, like LeBron like attacking Kyle Kuzma him after the playoff game and shit like that, fucking around. Like that dude, he does videos of him, and when LeBron met him, like LeBron was just as hyped to meet him.
yeah.
Like
See,
that's
he's a
dope.
fan too of his.
Yeah. But it's like if you meet a person and they kind of like acting like standoffish towards you,
yeah.
then it's like,
That's when your ego immediately kicks in.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's honestly, I think that's how a lot of like bullshit at clubs happen. I think people meet their favorite rappers and like
They're
motherfuckers,
like, get away from me.
yeah, motherfuckers get offended. Like,
Yeah.
hold on, they got bought your fucking CD.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Like,
And shout out to White Ready, man. If anybody had watched the last episode, man, we had I taken it down, man, and let me be transparent.
Shout out to everybody that watched at the very end.
I wasn't
know
here.
There was like at least 7 of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be transparent with it. I don't. We're not making money from this right now. So if that clip in that episode would be out there for free, it's like it's there for people to make fun of us, and it's there for people to laugh at some shit crumbling. So that's the reason I took it down. But yeah, we had some back and forth. We ain't really had like a conversation. So look, the table was open to have the conversation anytime, Chris. We're trying to build this thing, man. We get heated, egos happen,
Always.
and people disrespect people both ways. But yeah, I definitely want to have that conversation. I'm not ignoring you in this conversation either, man. But
shout out to Chris.
Yeah.
Shout out Top 125.
if you do want to have the conversation, man, it's always open. Let's
Bring your ass back, nigga.
yeah, for sure.
As the guest.
That's all I'm gonna say about that shit though for right now. What's next, bro?
Shout out to everybody watching right now.
Yeah, shout out to everybody, man, in the comment section. Let me know where y'all tapping in from. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody's from Kansas, man.
Oh, yeah.
But let me know. There was somebody from California tapping in the other.
Shout out to them.
the other
Shout
day.
Hey, shout out to all the random people hitting us up, saying
Yeah.
some weird shit. Like, who was the last one talking about that screenshots of somebody?
Oh yeah, she actually did have screenshots of me. Yeah, Yeah, I'm gonna come on the record and say and admit that. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm fucking I played.
Oh, I was gonna tell me shit. Salute.
Damn, bro. I was about to say,
Salute
you trying to
to
get a sugar mama?
Hell no, that was a burner account, bro. But
Jordan's on here.
he's here for his diagnosis.
All right, Jordan, I got to tell you something, man. You might only have like 6 months. I'd say get your affairs in order. That gives you a bunch of time to buy at least 60 more 30 packs of Bud Light. And we'll drink all of those with you from a distance because I know you have the Delta variant.
Hey man, if you got the Delta, man, rest up, get it
your ass
together.
at home,
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? Get it together. I had a allergy scare. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little congested, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Make
yeah.
sure that's allergies too.
It's
nigga.
allergies, man. It's allergies.
Listen,
And you can't catch COVID through a screen, so it's only these motherfuckers who are in danger.
I'ma be real with you,
You
bro.
thought you could catch poison ivy. You thought poison ivy was contagious.
listen, bro. I dropped out of school in 8th grade, bro. So you know what I mean?
Oh, damn, bro. I feel that.
Yeah. So I don't got the education on that, bro. So
I dropped out of school in kindergarten.
Mm.
Too many games.
respect. You said too many games.
If y'all had a chance to drop out of school, what did y'all ever think about it? Did y'all
Hell
ever,
yeah.
Nah.
There was never an age where y'all thought, I'm done with
Yes,
this shit.
nigga. As soon as I got to 10th grade, I was done. I graduated, but no, I
Oh,
graduated,
yeah,
but
yeah.
mentally I was done.
You just flew through.
Yes, I was just like I was one of the motherfuckers that came and did what I needed to do to pass.
Homie in the middle looks like a mix between homies from that 70s show and Howard Stern.
Let's go.
Funny as fuck. Yeah, no, I feel you
What
though.
was the question?
I did everything just to pass.
Yeah, like
I just wanted to play sports.
It was sports for you?
Yeah. That's the only that's because I could have graduated that semester at my senior year, but I wanted to run track. So I took government. That was the only class I needed, and then like fucking a PE class and like 3 weights classes or some shit.
Mm.
so you were just hanging out at the school all
I
day
was
and
just
didn't have
kicking
to.
it, bro.
I was there too doing the same thing,
And that
bro.
was the dopest shit because you go through high school really struggling, or if you're smart like none of us.
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah,
pointing
yeah.
it out.
But yeah, it's just cool to be able to chill and like walk through the halls and like, you dap up your teachers and shit. Like I'm about to be out this bitch. We're just chilling.
They
About to
know
go
we weren't
fucking-
gonna mount the
What
shit.
teachers were you dapping up?
Mr. Casson,
Okay.
Coach Voth, Mr. Nichols, Coach Nichols, mostly Coach.
I had a teacher who tried to fuck me.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, we know.
I don't want to say her name, but
Do we know?
yeah.
I know.
She was on them vibes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't remember any teacher's name.
Offer still on the table.
You don't remember? What's your 5th grade teacher's name?
I do not know. I'm
Me
not
neither,
even
bro.
joking.
I forgot.
I don't remember a teacher's name even from high
Mr.
school. bro.
Doubelbauer.
I
Mr.
switched high school a
Doubelbauer?
lot.
Doubelbauer.
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 Well, you
Did
can't forget a name like
Teachers
that.
say that? I mean, kids say that shit?
Mr. D.
Mr. Doubelbauer. Okay, Mr. D. Okay. I was
Mr.
about to-
Doubelbauer.
Mr. D. Doubelbauer sounds hella 90s.
Yeah, he would always burn incense. We would get back from recess and incense was burning. I swear he was hitting a one-hitter in class.
Oh, yeah.
He was a
Yeah.
hippie.
Man, me and my girl were just talking about this shit, man. Teachers, they don't get enough credit, man. Because me,
Yeah.
I couldn't do that job.
Nah.
I couldn't do that job, especially if you have kids and a family of your
And you're
own.
young.
Ooh, and go to school and you got to deal with these fucking...
Dumbass kids.
And it's the parents' fault.
Badass kids.
It's the parents' fault. So you're really dealing with some motherfuckers like that at their job doing their thing, their problem.
Yeah.
And you got to deal with their issues. There's good kids. There's kids that are, inspire you and shit. But there's those ones who call you a bitch and spin on you,
Yeah, I probably definitely went to jail.
I've cussed out a few teachers in my day.
I almost got into a fight with Mr. Slough, Algebra 1. Yeah, he tried to be God.
Mr. Slough.
Slough, yeah.
What the fuck?
I found out that he got caught stealing mouses from Walmart. I got the inside tip, so yeah. I called him out during class, and he wasn't feeling that shit, so he kicked me out. And on my way out, I took his stapler and I was walking past his desk and I just took his stapler and he was like, "Pick my stapler up,"
Said no,
and I
bitch.
was like, "No." So he like hit a little jog, and he hit the door as I was going, and he almost clotheslined me. And yeah, it was about to go down. Then
I'd beat his
Did he get
ass.
fired? Because I don't think I've ever even heard of that dude.
he left after our freshman year.
I was
Oh,
gonna say,
you were
'cause I'm a
a
year
year
younger,
younger.
so-
Yeah, he wasn't there yet.
Yeah, all
This
the way
dude,
to us.
yeah, he was wild. And then I seen him at Walmart as a grown man,
Y'all knuckle up.
and I was like,
He was still mouth.
yeah, I bet. I was like, you got some. You got something in your pocket. For real. I seen a man trying to steal 10 slabs of ribs at Walmart the other day. 10.
Yeah, it's a true
You gotta
legend.
do one in each Walmart. I mean,
No,
we
that's
can't-
too
we
much
don't
stealing.
have
You
10
can't,
Walmarts.
you
That's
can't.
too much still. You better get all that shit there.
You guys are you allegedly thieves?
Nah, I'm always scared that I'll be the nigga on the sidewalk that they got cuffed.
You can't. Unless you steal a certain amount.
Yeah. They'll
It's
just
got to be
put your-
thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Oh, so they building a case.
But they'll put your
The dude
your
who
face
stole
up.
ribs, he returned the next day, and he was trying to check out. This is crazy. He was trying to check out because he tried to steal the ribs in the self checkout, and the next day he came.
Fail.
He had 10 slabs of ribs there. Like they're
Had
fat.
to at least buy half of them and just
Yeah, just
check
one
out,
of
put
them.
two.
He
check
ca-
out, put two.
He came back the next day and went through a checkout line, and the lady who was running the checkout line was the same lady who caught him in the self checkout.
Jesus Christ.
And she was like, "Sir, you're kicked out of here." And I happen to be right behind for both of these instances.
No way.
On everything.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
I mean, I worked there, so
Yeah, but don't say what
the
are
odds
the
are
odds
kind of.
again, bro.
Yeah, but I mean,
Don't say what are the odds again like that, bro.
don't
You
fucking
said-
tell me what to do, bro.
Do we need to have one of those moments?
Are you gonna take my mic and leave? Who did that?
I'm gonna skip past that comment.
Yeah, bro. I almost got caught stealing a Dickie shirt at Walmart. Check it out.
Ooh, how'd you almost
Because
get
they
caught?
have the cameras there now.
Yeah.
So like if there's any like sleight of hand,
Mhm.
but the system was too slow.
Mm.
It like caught me doing regular shit.
Oh,
Like, I
okay.
scanned
Because
the
it does
shit-
that little instant replay on
shit
your
in
ass
there.
now.
Yeah, but it was the wrong replay.
Yeah, I
She
seen
was
that at
like-
Dylan's. I was like, and I had
Allegedly.
I had just like rang up some regular tomatoes or some organic tomatoes as regular. I just did that, and then they hit the replay. I was like,
Which Dylan's?
it was the one on California thing. They hit me with the replay. I was like, I
don't
was
have
spooked.
replay.
I was like, oh shit! And then she came walking over and she watched the replay, but it was late, just like you said.
Y'all
They
really,
don't have
give me,
replays on
y'all really giving
on-
yourself
on
up on
10th
here.
Street.
Hey man, if I get in trouble for stealing a tomato, man, it is what it is.
I had to steal calamine lotion. the
And I
other
didn't even
day.
steal a tomato. I just got 10 cents off. You know, and that's my. I believe I deserve that.
Okay.
For them to make me do the labor at a store. I gotta scan. I gotta bag. I gotta do all that. Yeah, that's labor.
Either that or fucking spend 15 minutes in line.
But that people don't mention that enough. I think that's the self checkout is crazy because they literally make you work in that bitch.
Yeah.
They literally do. What are they doing anymore?
Like,
Walmart's
this y'all
going
niggas'
all
jobs.
going to that. I'm pretty sure now, right?
I heard that they were, and then it's got so much bad feedback that they're reversing it.
Why though?
Cause nigga, that shit trash.
It's only bad feedback for the employees because they have to catch people stealing.
It's old people who are like, yo, I don't know how to do this shit.
True.
Yeah.
I'm selfish. I didn't think of that.
It seems like they're trying to get the old people out of here, society.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to just like, y'all go sit in the house, y'all stay put, you know, get your order, your groceries delivered to you.
Someone needs to teach them how to do that shit.
They created coronavirus to get him out of here.
My thing is, man, do you think that old people who can't figure out technology,
They
I know
can,
some
but
or
Or-
you
hard.
think
man.
they are just lazy? Because to be
No.
real, the shit's easier than everything else. It's not. It doesn't take much to understand how to run a smartphone.
It's pretty crazy though.
We simplify. Maybe it's because they're lazy and they don't want to learn it.
You have to have the will.
Yeah, there's
It
like,
might be
I don't
easy
wanna-
I've
for
seen
us.
some people have fucking smartphones for a long time and they can't fucking figure it out.
And we grew up with this shit too.
Yeah.
Like, we grew into it. Like they was like on.
But how many years do they need to kind of figure out what the fuck is going on?
Just get him an Android.
You turn it on, you tap,
I feel like Androids are harder to figure out than iPhones.
you could talk
I
to it,
wouldn't even
you could
know.
talk to the phone, you could
Yeah.
press a button, and you could talk to the motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, I just don't think they want to.
that's lazy because they're smart. They're smart
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
they're fucking not dumb. They got all the wisdom in the world.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Common wisdom. They might not have
My
technology.
grandpa's almost 80 and he runs a fucking Corel Draw all the time and designs shit for signs. So he knows what the
Nice.
fuck's going on.
Do you know how to use the phone?
Hardly, bro.
See, that's what I'm
the
saying.
thing.
It's a choice.
I think
For him, it's a choice.
I
It's
think
a
phones and
choice.
computers are different.
Computers are
If
complex.
you've been on a computer for a long time, you know how you're supposed to do shit.
Mhm.
But phones, like there's so, I run across shit on my phone sometimes I had no idea that was there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, so if you don't know but you have to be willing to look up the shortcuts and like how to use the shit.
It's not that hard. They need to
It
get their
is
fucking
lazy.
shit
It
together,
is
man.
laziness,
For
yeah.
real, man. And the self checkout. You
You're
scan the
sick
shit.
of you
you
niggas.
I'm sick of them.
So they'd rather.
I'm sick of them. Like,
So
get it together.
Yeah, so they would rather fucking wait in line all the time, fucking hurting their knees, than actually go to a self checkout and figure that out.
Stop judging them, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the
Oh, they're
thing,
gonna
man.
fucking
I'm done
rascal.
with customer service. I'm done with the fake shit.
Yeah.
I'm completely here for all the automation. I'm here for it.
I don't know.
Me too, bro.
I'm here for it. Just because, like,
wanna
I've
do it
dealt
myself.
with, like, if McDonald's tomorrow decided they're gonna be robotic, a whole robotic operation, I'd be fucking happy as shit that I don't gotta deal with somebody at the fucking menu getting an attitude with me.
Bro, people be high as fuck,
You do-
fucking
and-
up your order and shit.
and-
Robots don't be high and fucking your shit
Like
up.
that's how they order. That's how they order the food.
Yeah.
Or, like when you order, you be like, yo, can I get them a chicken?
And-
Anything else? And you like, can you? This chill's gonna be a second.
Like
What
on-
kills me is the go ahead and order when you're ready, and then you're sitting here browsing. Can I help you find anything?
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
told me to fucking order
when I'm ready.
I
You know-
feel that.
I want to jump through the fucking menu when they do that shit.
Yeah, my thing is just like, what else are you doing? Like,
Right, sit the fuck there and fucking.
And I worked fast food, so I can say this. Like, nigga, you're not doing shit.
I've worked fast food too. I've been there. Yeah.
So it's
I
like
feel
I'm
it.
not saying this from a place of like shitting on them. Like,
It's not hard,
Yeah.
and most of the time you're not working 8-hour shifts.
yeah, you work a 5-hour shifts, bro.
I
Like, I don't even know how niggas live.
don't even know what a 4 to 5 hour shift feels like
mind.
anymore, yo. Bro,
Tell 'em.
If you can really make make what you make now on 5-hour shifts, bro, life would be so smooth.
Oh my god.
that's the way it's supposed to be, though.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be where we can get our job done within like a 4-hour workdays.
But let's keep the same pay though. So
Yeah, that's what I'm
motherfuckers
saying.
can
We
get-
should be able to keep the same pay, but that whole 40-hour work week is outdated, and it was made for a time period that was way.
They just
Feel
need
that
to
for
find
sure.
something to
So-
do for motherfuckers.
Yeah, so it's like a lot of times when you're trying to fill in that 80 hours for your 2-week period, a lot of that time is spent doing absolutely fucking nothing.
Yeah.
A lot of jobs are like, if you're standing there, you can clean, you can sweep. Look, there's some dust in that little corner over there. Go get that.
Yeah.
Like,
can't
you're paying people for what?
I can't
Right.
stand them type of supervisors.
Yeah, but it's like that a lot of
It's
places.
like where they just try to like go out their way to find you to do some shit. Like, nigga, you go do it. If you seen the shit, well, pick up the
Right,
trash.
right.
Like, no, bro, I'm not doing that.
I feel
Or
that
stay off
too.
your phone. No, nigga, I got a whole no. Nigga,
Yeah,
got
I'm
families,
trying to
all type of
fucking-
shit.
Yeah.
Get extra bread.
I'm in the entry level job phase of my life still, so I gotta deal with these types of, I hate the power that some people feel at these types of jobs. And I get it because it's the first time certain people get some type of power, but like you'll have employees who will really be in that motherfucker their third week trying to be the boss, and they'll just talk to everybody crazy. And one thing I hate is like at jobs where you're about to do something and motherfucker feel the need to come over and be like, hey, this is how you do it real quick, just to kind of son you.
Don't
Like, I know, bro.
Yeah.
I'm headed that way. I'm doing
pick up a
this.
fucking broom, nigga.
I've
You
been
don't have to teach me how to sweep.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, them motherfuckers. is-
Yeah.
This is how you do it right here. Okay.
A lot of times-
Appreciate it, bro. And then if you say, oh, I already knew that, and now you asshole.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'm
just
gonna-
gotta give them the satisfaction.
I'm
of
not.
Fucking.
I'm the person. I'm gonna tell you I know.
I do. I'm the same way. That's why I don't make friends with these places
Yeah.
because I'm
you
just
will
like,
keep doing it.
be like,
if you let that
Yes,
shit slide,
yes.
they will
True.
keep doing it.
True.
they will
So then
step
you go,
on you,
then
bro.
you go to break. Now they want to. Oh, this how you clock out? Like,
Like,
Yeah, bro. I've been here 6 months. I've done it.
yeah. That shit get like, man.
for real.
I swear to God, bro.
I be ready to fight people over that, man.
That's because people live to work, bro. Some people love their job so much.
No, 100%.
Especially at factory, like they're just so content with living that life for the rest. And that's why I quit. I was like, I'm not trying to fucking do this shit. Cause I worked at Home Depot distribution for a little bit.
Yeah, it'd be like, I be wondering, like,
Right.
damn, do y'all got people at home y'all love? Like, motherfucker be trying to volunteer for OT. Like, no, I'm straight. I remember, bro, I remember I worked at Reese's for a month before I got my CDL. And I knew I just couldn't do with the shit, bro. Like, I remember a motherfucker told me some shit like, yo, if you work every day for like 3 or 6 months, they'll get you a TV. I was like, nigga, I'll buy my own TV.
I got it.
Like, I'm not fucking coming in this bitch every day, 7 days for a TV?
This is what I do, bro.
Like, fuck.
I have a bad habit of this shit. It's like I will, when I find out I'm not made for a job or whatever, I will decide right then. I'll be like, okay, how many points do I have to call in? How long can I stretch this job
That's
out?
not a bad habit.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'll go and I'll move on because like certain jobs is just like nah. Like Frito-Lay. Now my thing with Frito-Lay, bro, is like, have y'all not heard those rumors for our entire lives when it comes to working there?
Yeah, it's terrible.
And I agree. So I agree with the strike because you know that is fucked up, and it's coming from a corporation like Pepsi. It's fucked up.
But you know,
At the same time, I've passed up that job so many times, and I'm like, oh man, that wage looks nice compared to everything else, but I know that they stop you at the door, and it's like, no, you got to turn back around, you got to work more hours. So I was like, nah, fuck that job, I'll go work for $15, $16 an hour over here, and I can listen to my headphones, I can see my fucking family and whatnot. I think, and it's hard for me to say this because some people have seniority and they've got raises, but I think the solution was just not working at Frito-Lay. Like it was just like,
buy at Target, you fucking lazy pricks.
like just go. And I don't want to offend nobody because there a lot of people are stuck there and they have to take care of their family, but like the solution when you knew about Frito-Lay, it was like, nah, fuck that place. If they want to do that shit to employees, we'll take a pay cut and we'll go somewhere else. Like you can't sell your soul for money and then turn around and flip the script and be like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, no, you kind of sold your soul for money.
I definitely, I wouldn't even would have had the chance to go on strike. I knew I'd have got fired.
Me too.
You're not gonna come to me and be like, yo,
you gotta
we
stay
need 2 to 4 more hours. It's just not happening.
No.
No, for me, it's not even optional.
Right.
When they set on the schedule, I'm coming in this bitch from 11 to 7.
Yeah.
At 7, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I don't even have to have shit to do.
Do they do that at Walmart?
No.
Sometimes.
Well, this is the thing.
Optional?
You're allowed to leave it. Actually, if you get off at 7, you're allowed to leave at 6:51, and I leave at 6:51. I'm out that bitch, and they all sitting there. They all putting up shit, stocking shit, and watching me walk the fuck out the door, pissed off at me, like nigga, I this is my schedule. I planned it. This is exactly what I gotta go get my daughter. I gotta go watch my daughter, and I want 10 minutes. I want every 10 minutes I can get to go chase my shit because a lot of those people, and I don't want to judge them, but a lot of people who judge people like that at jobs, they don't have nothing that they go home to that they're working on.
Well, they might have gave up on it.
They might have gave up on it, but like if you have something going on outside of your job, you are not invested in that motherfucker. Like I don't care what you say. It's hard to be like, I love this place. You're just thinking about every chance you can get to get the fuck out of here and go work on your shit.
Maybe I'm just a piece of shit because even when I didn't have shit to work on outside of the job, nigga, I'm leaving after I'm scheduled.
That's your time. That's your life.
But that's that's your piece. You wanted to be the fuck up out of there. So
like I said, you don't work. You don't live to work. You work to live.
Yeah, and people judge you for that. Like you said, Drew, people will judge you for that. But it's just like, hey, listen, I'm not mad at the diehards. Like if you want to be at the job and you want that Super Bowl ring, because that's how they probably
go
look
get
at
it.
If you want the ring for working at the job or employee of the month, dope. I'm here for the check. That's why I don't like in the interview process when they ask you dumb shit like, you know, what made you interested in the job?
Like,
Nigga,
what do you mean?
$16 an hour. It's
That's
some of the best paying
okay.
shit around here, motherfucker. I don't want to do this shit.
Can you give us
like, I want to work in a warehouse?
Interview questions are the fucking worst, bro.
I think Topeka is the shittiest place because you get so stuck because there's so many warehouse jobs that are really good money. Target, Mars, Walmart, fucking
Frito,
Home Depot, Frito. It's all good money.
What do y'all sound like in interviews?
Like a white man.
Nah.
Tell us. Tell me about a time. Tell me about a time in your last job where you stepped up to the occasion when everything seemed like it was about to fall apart.
I do terrible at them questions, bro.
Me too. I'm like, what the? I worked. I stayed there. I didn't leave.
Right.
I didn't quit.
Maybe because like I got my CDL, so it's like the jobs is a little different. But like I remember like when I was at Pepsi, right, and they asked me like some shit, kind of like threw me off a little bit. They was like what don't you do well with? So I said I don't do well with disrespect. So they kind of like laughed,
You
I was
kept
like,
a straight
hey,
face, like
no, I was just like, cause
serious.
like, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I like when I was younger, I would try to say what I had to say to get the job. I'd rather just not get the job because of being me. Like, I don't want to come in here acting fake.
That's-
Cause I don't want you to try some shit. Like I remember they said, this manager, he yells at people and he can get disrespectful.
He's
And
getting
then we was in the
slapped
lobby
up.
like a Pepsi. I was like, I haven't had that experience. And I was like, wow. I was like, I told them out the gate, I don't play with that shit.
That's important, man.
Like,
If
It
you're out
is,
here
bro.
with these jobs, man,
Right.
establish yourself and don't take no fucking disrespect because people will fucking see that shit and they will take advantage of you. It's just a,
It's the food chain.
yeah, it really is. It's sad as fuck.
And
you
that's
finna
how
go yell at me because you mad at your wife.
Right.
And that's a lot of male bosses who come in and they're real stern.
Yeah.
They getting their ass handed to them at the crib by their wife.
They're getting pegged.
And they
You
know
know
they
what I'm
can
saying?
fire you for
They
speaking
they
the fuck
angry
up.
about some home
They're
shit,
fucking
you know.
cucks.
Yeah,
You stupid shit.
It
But
might
no,
be.
for real, that's like I feel like that's important though, because if you get a job, you want to stay there for at least a few years if it's good. And
No, dog. Hey, I've been to
no, but listen,
46
Oh, my bad. I didn't
interviews,
laugh.
man.
I
I
didn't
don't
That's what
ever.
I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
what he was saying, like it's good to be yourself because you need that placement. If you see a job's not for you, then leave and find another one.
Immediately.
But if it's the way he was saying it, it's like, okay, this dude's gonna be yelling at me. I don't want this fucking job. I don't want to fucking put the time in just to know that I'm leaving. So if you group together exactly what you don't want in a job, then you're able to figure out where you can be happy.
I agree with
You
that.
know what I mean? It's turn a job into a career. If you see something that you really feel, I can rock with this shit for a while. Everybody respects me. My work actually matters to the little people. And, you know,
When
That's
do
what-
you find out though? Like, what is a good period of time where you find out what a job is really like? Because I think I've had a handful of
for like at
jobs,
least 6 months,
I could tell in a week.
a week.
I could tell in a week. Expect like there's
much shit
signs.
changes.
There's signs. Like if the first day or in the interview process, you could tell immediately. No drug
That's
test.
kind of why my
No drug test is gonna be some bullshit most likely.
Oh yeah.
you gotta work extra shit or a second shift or something.
Yeah, if them motherfuckers call you a day after you put your application in, it's
They
gonna be
need
it's gonna be some bullshit.
You know something that I don't do either, like, and I learned this actually from X. But, like, I was in Texas over the weekend, and I had time off, so my clock reset to drive. And one of the dispatchers called me and was like, "Hey, he was like, I seen that you got fresh hours and stuff like that, man. I really need you to do me a solid. I'm not the do me a solid employee, bro. I'm
Yeah,
not
me
coming
neither.
in on my day off.
No.
So I don't give a fuck what you got going on.
My days off, I don't even know what the job is. Like it deletes from my brain.
I like
for
to
that
pretend
day.
I'm unemployed
should.
on my days off. Like,
You should.
I hate the fact I gotta know that I gotta go to work tomorrow.
What about if it's all overtime?
No, I don't care.
I worked 9 hours overtime today on my day off.
I used to work, and we used to. Like,
That's because I'm broke as fuck.
when I lived in Florida, bro, the job I worked at, we worked so much OT that I don't even want OT no more. Like, I don't give a fuck about the money.
Same.
I started realizing, bro, they taking a lot of that shit in taxes.
And it's like
Get it back.
you like I did that. I worked 7 days a week for like 6 months straight at Bimbo Bakery. The overtime, the money was good. And let me not say 6 months straight because I called in more than a few times.
As you should.
Yeah, but yeah, the money was cool, but like it's just like you don't get to live. And what's
Yeah.
what is good? Like if you're in the situation where you need to stack up and you need to get your life together and you don't got nothing else going on, you might not even have a family on the side, go for it. Be working all the overtime, take advantage of that shit for real. But like if you get caught up in like the overtime, being an overtime chaser,
Yeah.
I feel like you blind yourself of life. Like there's so much more to life than just being in that motherfucker.
I think it's different when you're working a factory job or you're working for like a small company. Cause like I do floors and shit, and we did this dude's basement today, and you know it feels good actually making a difference in people's
And
lives.
yeah, you're not a
But
number.
your shit is
Yeah,
more like,
You're not a
exactly.
number.
your shit's probably more laid back. You probably don't have nobody over your back, like, tripping a dude.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I
We got to
can't do
get
it.
shit done. We're on a schedule.
But I mean, like, are they like supervising you the whole time?
no.
See, like, I couldn't do that.
No.
I was on a line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where you couldn't even like
Okay.
you had to ask permission to go to the bathroom.
I got a question for y'all.
Fuck that.
You had to be like, hip, hip.
That's
Like
one
that's
thing
where I
I
had a
hated
kidney.
in
I had a
school.
kidney stone attack. I don't even know if that's what you call
Sounds
it.
like it.
Yeah, I had a kidney stone attack, And I was sitting there like, cause I don't know, I got a good heart. If they waste like thousands of fucking dollars in product, I'm gonna feel a little bit bad. So
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like, yo. And the dude tells me to, like, he comes over and he's like, no, can you wait until your break? And I'm like, that's when I was like, that's disrespect at that point. And then I'm like, nah, I gotta go. Fuck that. Like, and I zoomed the fuck off. But like that type of living where you're on a line and the shit is just flowing, it's like you feel like a robot.
Yeah.
Let me ask
You
y'all,
don't even feel real.
what is y'all calling excuse?
My calling excuse, food poisoning. Food poisoning. I eat a lot.
I'm hungover. I'd fucking throw up. I'm not gonna be useful.
I just I
today.
throw up.
And a lot of the jobs I deal with now, they don't even give a fuck to
Say
know
you got COVID.
what happened. You just type in a number and
Yeah.
you call in.
I can't call in on my job. There's only 4 of us, and if I do, I'm fucked.
See, and you got people to hold you accountable, and they actually,
Yeah.
I don't want to be
You're
held
not a
accountable at a
number.
job.
I haven't called in
Me neither.
since I had my job.
That's another thing I do, bro. You cannot, and this is keys for people out here. These is keys. Pace yourself. Do never go in that motherfucker and try to be a star.
Yeah.
Never do that.
Don't be a hot shot.
Because once you do that shit, they will use you, and now they have these expectations of you. So then when you start slacking and you start getting a burnout, you're noticeable. Just stay at a slow, steady pace. That's not not where you get fired.
Keep them numbers average.
Yeah, don't do too much, man, because that's exactly how they pay you. When they're breaking down how they pay these people, they're like, how much can we get away with not paying them? You know, how much
Yeah.
can we keep to ourselves over here? So when you're exerting your energy, think like these fucking people who are hiring you.
Exactly.
Nah, but you gotta,
Give them only a certain amount of you.
Yeah.
but you gotta think, bro. People getting raised to be, man, it's gonna sound fucked up. Like,
Spit it
you ever
out.
like when you grow up, people like speak on jobs like you blessed to have a job.
Right.
And to me, I don't agree with that. Because I look at it like a job is we partnering up.
Mhm.
We needed an employee, I needed a job.
Yeah, man.
So I don't look at it like,
That's a good way to
oh
look
man,
at
I'm
it.
just so happy to be here. It's like,
That's true.
listen, if I wasn't here, y'all be fucked up.
Right.
If I don't come in this bitch, I'm gonna be fucked up
You
financially.
deserve where you're at.
Yeah,
and you
so it's like-
deserve, yeah.
As long as we, to me, at any job, as long as we got that equal respect, you respect me, I respect you. You know, I'm not a PTO type of guy. Like, I'm not waiting to take my vacations when I got time saved. My shit's just gonna be real random and sometimes back to back.
100%, bro. That's, my shit is random.
Like my job would be like, it was like, you just went to California in May. I was like, yeah.
Now I'm going
Well,
fucking.
I told them I was going to Texas. They're like, you're killing us. Like, I don't know if we could do that. I was like, I just told y'all so out of respect, I'm kind of going regardless. Like, I'm not. What I got planned is not up for debate. It's just I'm giving y'all enough notice to hire somebody or have somebody in this bitch.
Yeah, don't try to guilt trip me. Just say okay.
I want to meet the
100%.
motherfucker who be like, nah, fuck it.
This podcast right here is for people with entry level jobs, man. Shout out to
Yeah.
everybody out here
Yeah.
grinding, man.
Everybody that doesn't have a legit career that they went to school for or like
What?
actually like found.
Everybody on social media is bosses.
Oh yeah, the
What
dudes.
you
This
mean?
podcast
They're
is
all
for,
entrepreneurs.
this podcast is for people who walk past bums and really have to be like, I can't do it right now, man.
Like, nigga, I'm doing.
yeah, yeah.
I wish I could. I wish I could.
I
bro.
miss another shift, nigga. I'm out here with you.
For real, bro.
Yeah.
2 weeks, like I got 2 weeks after I get fired, bro. And we gonna be peers.
Ah, God, doesn't that suck, bro?
He said peers.
we gonna be peers.
One check, I'm fucked.
One check.
That's why, hey, bro.
Fuck.
When that
I'll be
coronavirus shit,
fucking up a check.
when the corona hit last year, bro, the part of me that was so scared is like they was making it seem like if you get that shit, you gonna be out of work for weeks.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I might have to just not say nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
fuck
No,
that
bro, that
doesn't
happened to me.
sound-
I had lost a job because of that.
Yeah.
Because I said I had COVID, and they were like, "Oh, now you got to go get tested." And I was like, "Damn, I don't have COVID," and I didn't want to get poked up with the nose thing, so I was just like, "Fuck it." Well, I'm done with that one.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, no, I moved on.
it's my thing with them is like, why I gotta go get something poked up my goddamn nose to prove to y'all, nigga, I'm the one with COVID.
That's the thing. I don't want to be poked up, bro. Like I can't take that shit, bro. Like I can't be. The nose thing is just too much. I can't even do
Yeah. What I mean,
eye
like,
drops. I can't do eye drops.
so what if like you fucked a dirty bitch and you know something's happening? You're like, I'm not gonna get my dick swabbed just because you don't like it, or
That's different, bro. You burning.
it's the same shit. You could die from COVID.
I don't know. Look, Eli finna
Yeah,
get
yeah,
serious.
I didn't,
Motherfucker,
but-
those people in.
I forgot you could die from it and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take my chances with that. This Delta shit got me ready to just stay in the house, though. We might have to do the virtual pods.
100%, man. The world,
Going back to that, goddamn it.
I'm
better
talking
not.
shit.
the world is. This shit's not over, bro.
It doesn't seem like it.
I'm gonna be real with you.
It
This shit is
seemed
not
like it
over.
at first, but now it's seeming like. But I haven't seen. Honestly, I heard the Delta shit from podcasts that I listened to. I haven't seen any news article that said anything about it.
Fuck is Delta, man. They're just making shit up.
The Delta variant or some shit.
It's just still that same shit. It's still going around.
Now
To
they
say the vaccine isn't working as good as it's supposed to be working.
Oh, who would have thought that?
And, there's a new strain. It's not the Johnson & Johnson shot. It's a new strain. It's called Delta. Delta, Alpha. What else are we gonna name the shit?
Alpha, Beta,
Well, you-
It's
no,
COVID.
Casablanca.
It's fucking COVID.
Hey, when you start coming up with them different names, that shit do be kind of scary though. That's the shit that be fucking people up.
Right.
You're like, damn, they calling it Delta now. This shit must be
Isn't
serious.
like Corona and it was the coronavirus and COVID. He's got two fucking names.
Shadow banned again for 5 episodes in a row.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta do it. Bro.
Then I got a shadow ban.
No, if you say that too many times, if you say vaccine too many times, bro, you get shadow banned.
I feel like I think it was Tay. Tay said on Facebook they shadow banning motherfuckers. I don't know.
On Facebook?
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
I'm done fucking with it.
All right. What's a
You shadow banning. YouTube, that's just scary. Like people don't talk about it enough.
Oh yeah.
The fact that and it's scary because
That happens on Instagram too.
because all these platforms that are doing this, like, do y'all agree that anybody should be deplatformed or silenced?
I don't.
I don't
agree.
care what they say.
Unless they're, I don't know. Unless
don't-
they're saying really fucked up shit.
Even
Shoes-
that, you have to protect free speech, bro.
But I mean, you don't draw any line at all.
I personally don't, but I'm not mad at somebody.
somebody-
Whose
what if-
side are they on though? It's like before Biden got elected, I was doing my little late night Google fucking rabbit hole shit. There was a documentary on that I watched. It was a 45-minute documentary about how Biden, like all his racist type things, it was compiled into one thing. It had a long speech that he did back in with the crime bill
Yeah.
and everything like that. I searched for that video because I had saved everything. Right after he got elected, it was gone. Completely disappeared. And this video was, I checked before when I watched it, and it was up for 4 years prior
From your YouTube.
from YouTube. It was up for 4 years prior, and this was before the election. I was just doing my research on Joe Biden. I was like, man, let me see the other side of Joe Biden. Let me figure out, let me see. And this was like it had millions of views on this video. Right after he got elected, I go search for it again because I'm in a conversation with somebody. I'm like, I'm trying to bring up some points, and I'm like, I remember this documentary. I go look for it, completely gone, vanished.
What if they're blocking it from you?
Maybe.
What if somebody else looked it up and it showed it?
I don't know.
Sometimes I feel that way.
I don't know because I should be able to find it because I saved it. I saved it in my playlist or and shit like that. And it was unlisted. There was nothing there. At the same time they're doing that, at the same time they're taking away shit from Biden, they're silencing Trump. So
Yeah, they banned him from Twitter.
it confuses me because I don't agree with silencing somebody.
Yeah.
And mind
At
you, I don't
all.
agree with Trump's views a lot.
I don't
of times.
agree. I don't necessarily say I agree or disagree with Trump's views because I'm not politically correct about anything.
True.
Like I just
I
listen
agree
to
with
it with a surface level, and there's a lot of things that make sense that he says, and there's a lot of shit that's like this motherfucker is mentally retarded.
I think he's funny, but
Yeah.
fuck him.
But that's the thing. Fuck him. It doesn't matter. The fact that he's being silenced by powerful platforms while another person is being protected is a scary thing.
Agenda.
Same thing. Don't they do that shit to Alex Jones?
Yes. Yeah.
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 They
And
do
a
that
lot
to
of his,
Farrakhan. They do that to a lot of people.
and they shadow ban him. They get him out of here.
Yeah.
And it's like, at some point you
Tinfoil
gotta
hat.
at some point you gotta be like, damn, these platforms in bed with you know.
They are, because the way I see ads a lot, it's always the top stories, and they're always like the popular shit, and it's like a lot of the time it doesn't really mean shit. It's just like a clickbaity title, and it's like, okay, like I read the article, there's really nothing to it. It's just like some weird idea or weird theory or something. Nothing's ever like proven.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about for a little while now, just getting off social media platforms. Just I mean, using YouTube obviously, but it's like because even like with YouTube,
YouTube is dying.
yeah,
It's
but
dying.
I mean, shit. Until they got the next form of it,
You think so?
Mhm.
Oversaturated or what?
You can't say things. They transcript everything you say, and if you say vaccine too many times, if you say COVID,
saying it?
if you say I don't give a fuck about it. Like that's one thing you'll learn about me. Like if I do this shit and I
We need
can't,
our 30 cents, bro.
I can't be if I can't be honest, I don't give a fuck about podcasting no
I
more.
totally feel that, dog.
Fuck it. I'll be like, hey, it was a good try, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
Shout
if
out
I
Raw
can't
District.
if I can't be honest, then I don't give a fuck about this shit.
yeah.
So like the fact that you can mention certain things and you don't even get the benefit of the doubt, like that you're right about something. Like you say vaccine too many times, you're like, oh no, we don't give a fuck what they're saying. You have to be hidden.
See, and that's robots looking over that shit.
But that's wild. That's the it takes away.
So is that one thing that
It
you,
takes away people being authentic.
agree with though? Because aren't you about like robots taking over?
Yeah.
Do you think it? Because they're the ones that are controlling the free speech on YouTube.
But they have to
They-
be
they
told to
hear
do
this
something.
shit.
They have to be told to do something.
Yeah.
If you
But
put
it's
in
flawed.
if you put in the system like flag anybody who says LeBron James, it's gonna flag people who say LeBron James. But they know what they're doing. They know that if you say made in a lab,
He's trying to get fucking shadow banned.
if you say made in a lab,
That's
you get
7 episodes now.
I am being real, and it is what it is, man. And like if
Need
we
our
can't look at it,
$1.25, bro.
if we can't look at it from every point of view, we're in trouble.
Yeah, that's why I said I've been heavily considering for a while just getting off all these apps and shit. It's just getting too weird, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, you know, you do podcasting, you try to do certain things in media and things, so it's like you want to stay somewhat tapped in, but also I feel like sometimes you could put yourself out there too much and you just take in a bunch of unnecessary ass information.
Yeah, true.
100%, and you are flooding your brain when you could be like becoming like a master at certain shit, but you using all your memory bank space for like memes
And you don't even
bullshit.
you don't even recognize how much that influences your life every day.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I'm on the same wavelength as you, bro. Like, I wish I'd have got this shit rolling quicker because that's the plan. Like, once I got the podcast rolling on the platform, like, I'm done with the whole statuses, scrolling through people's timelines and shit. Like, if I have my own platform, I don't need to be on that motherfucker for real.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah,
don't.
you need to translate you guys both need to translate all your Facebook shit to YouTube
It's wild, man. Like, yo,
or Twitter.
people, if you're watching this show right now, or if you happen to see a clip, I'm going to cut this out into a clip. Me, Tony, Eli talk the exact same way on our statuses as we talk on this podcast.
Yeah.
Tap into the podcast and make the big long threads on the podcast.
Yeah.
The statuses don't get us nowhere in life.
Right.
But it's there, y'all are communicating with us. Y'all are it's laughs going around. Bring it to the shit that we're trying to monetize.
Yeah.
Because especially if I'm gonna be on this motherfucker talking like this, I'm gonna need all the help.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
the system, the search engine optimization is not gonna be in my favor, and we're not celebrities.
Everybody wants to comment on a Facebook status.
Yeah, jump in the
Nobody-
podcast
Nobody wants to comment on a podcast comment, and we'll talk about it with you live, right here, right now. We'll talk about that shit.
100%.
I mean, yeah, the social shit, man. It's just, like I said, man, it's getting to a point where they want to try to tell you what to think, force feed you shit to buy. It's like
Being programmed.
that's more of my thing. It's like I don't like getting caught up in that shit. And then sometimes it's like when you trying to do what we doing, you don't want to like fall into like that making a character of yourself too much.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, everybody knows me, I do, but I mean that's naturally who I am.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, like you want to start translating it to like the platforms that you needed to.
Yeah, this dick ain't free.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not free.
Exactly.
And
Can't that hookah? Is it done?
It might be done, but you could try.
coming from, is there anything that motherfucker? Is there anything in that?
You gotta burn it for a little bit. Hit it. Just suck it out.
Let me get one, bro. Let me calm myself down, man. I'm over here ruining my platform by talking.
Smoke break.
Smoke breaker.
Smoke break. Take one. Take 15 seconds. Take a smoke break with us.
What's in that shit, bro?
White 99.
You said PCP?
What?
White 99.
God
A little bit of acid and DMT.
DMT. Need that. I'll do DMT right here, right now, and be like,
Right.
and then come back and be like, I know everything.
The figures. All right, man. Let's get into these Reddit questions of the week and get the fuck up out of this, bitch.
I got a few.
Reddit/viewer questions, and if you're tapping in, man, I still can't breathe. Ask them questions. First one. Would you rather have a significant other that you settle down with a natural body or a body that has work done?
Depends on the work.
Yeah, I'm more so like whatever's gonna make her happy. Like genuinely, like
I respect that too. I feel the same.
because I'd rather be laying down with somebody who's happy with themselves
Mhm.
versus like me like trying to force how I feel about the situation on her.
Is that being happy with yourself though?
If she tells me she is, I'm gonna assume so.
Yeah, that's a good.
Cause like
I think so.
if I looked at my dick and I was like, this isn't adequate, this isn't enough, and I cut that motherfucker off,
Shit's
that is
mad average.
that is me being unhappy with myself.
But if
Yeah.
you could tweak the happinesses, would you?
But if
but if it turns to happiness after you cut it off,
no, it wouldn't turn into happiness after I cut it off.
Well,
It'd turn into
you
a
already know
ER
that,
visit.
but-
Yeah.
yeah, I think for me, I do see natural beauty in people. Like I'm more attracted to personality, and like it helps if you're sexy, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like growing older and shit, like everybody's got flaws. I got flaws. It's like I can't, fault you on that. But if you really think spending money to do some shit is gonna make you happy, then do that shit. And if it doesn't make you happy, then you learn from it.
Yeah, it's for me, I definitely gravitate towards natural
Oh yeah, definitely.
because it's like,
You don't need it.
yeah, that's because the settle down is the key word. And when I'm looking for somebody to settle down with, it would be somebody who is happy with, who they are. Because the thing that women don't talk about is that eventually, and a lot of times, if you don't have a lot of money, that work is not going to be done right. So you're going to be in a rabbit hole of getting work done for the rest of your life until you look
Yeah.
like, what's that lady who, Joan Rivers?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so it's like,
yeah.
for me, I don't hate on it. If you like it, I love it. But to settle down with somebody, it's just not like, that's not the personality trait I would go for.
It
you know,
turns into an addiction at some point.
it's got to.
Yeah, if you're like, okay, well, yeah, I don't know. It is. I think I don't know. Like if you have tiny titties and you want big titties, get some titties. I think that's fine.
Yeah, boob jobs are.
You
cool,
know,
yeah.
but like if you're already,
If you start getting, I'm more still talking about like work in the face.
Nah, I ain't happy with that.
You know what I mean? Like the change in the face.
if you get older and you like,
Get older.
If
Let's
you,
get
like-
older together. Let's just
Yeah, but
let's
if
be
you-
like, yo, let them
you
young
want less
people be
wrinkles-
young over there.
what
And
if
let's
you get, go
do it.
bald? Would you do shit? Would you
If
get
I
a
go
hair
bald?
If I'm
transplant?
going bald,
No, hell no, I'm
nah,
going bald.
I'm going bald. That's why I prepared with the beard
I ain't
because I
trying-
said
ain't
if I ever
going
lose this
bald.
shit,
I
I'll
ain't
have a
trying-
beard.
I'm going bald. I ain't trying to go bald though.
Yeah, but if it happens, man, I'm not gonna go
I'm doing
get a
everything I
monthly
can.
subscription for what is it called, Waves or some shit,
For
or
Hims?
For Hims, whatever the fuck they
Why
call it.
not?
I'm not.
You can't. You
I'm
don't
gonna
want to
accept-
prevent it,
Somebody created me.
but you could do something about it.
All right, so let's say
it's
you're
not
on.
the same though.
Let's say you're on my player mode on 2K, and you go to sleep, and your player looks like has the skills and looks like how you build him. You go to sleep, you wake up the next day, your player looks completely different, and the motherfucker's like, "Yo, I wasn't feeling the look that you gave me, creator."
Yeah, nah.
Wouldn't you be like, "Man, fuck this game, bro.
That's not the same.
I'm not about
bro.
to create these like I'm think from the creator's point of view.
Fuck that.
You think from the creator's point of view. I create
Who's
these
your-
people.
Who's your creator?
Whoever your creator is, you can believe whoever somebody made you, but they made you and they're with their image, and then you alter it. You feel the need, like, nah, I gotta play God. I gotta take your job for you, and I gotta change it because you got it wrong. If
You
I'm
know-
a creator
Look at that.
and I got ego, just like
I ain't losing this shit.
you know what I'm saying, I'm taking offense to that.
But see, for me, I'm more so like, I don't like. I personally wouldn't do all that extra shit, but I'm not mad at nobody who does. Like, I really respect people's choices.
I'm not mad at
'Cause
you
my
either, but I
thing
just
is-
it just not for me yet.
Yeah, like for me, I don't want to do all that shit. Like, I'm not paying all this money to. It's like I'm a grown ass man, nigga. I'm gonna go bald. I'm
Yeah.
older. Like, you know what I mean? When I get into my 30s,
I ain't going bald.
when I get to my 30s, I'm not gonna be in spots where I gotta have hair. Like, I'm not chasing that scene.
I'm gonna
I'm
embrace.
gonna embrace being older.
Yeah,
feel
I'm gonna
you.
embrace it too. Like, you know, you got it. There's perks in being old.
But I again with your woman,
There's no perks in
What you-
being bald though.
There are perks in being bald. Some
I
bitches
got a little
love.
head and weird ears.
Hey,
yeah, you might.
Oh,
well-
my creator made my shit like that.
you can go. You can get in the shower and you can
Fuck
get out.
that.
You know what I'm saying? When you're bald, you can get in the shower, you get out. You ain't gotta.
True.
You ain't gotta do all that extra shit.
Yep.
Saves you time. Time is
Well,
money.
so why do people get haircuts?
Why do people get haircuts?
Should people just grow their hair out because that's the way the creator made them?
I think people should grow their hair out and get lineups. Yeah, I honestly think everybody should
Grow
grow
their
their.
hair outs and get lineups?
No, just get it cleaned up. I think the natural way that we're supposed to be is with
Long hair?
long hair,
Yeah.
dreaded up, I think we're supposed to have hair. I think it's
Dude.
there for a reason.
It's supposed to. The natives were saying like it helps them track people.
Mm.
Like it helps them. It makes you more in tune with everything else around you.
It's just
'Cause
natural. It looks,
it's like it's you. It has nerve endings and shit.
that's wild. I didn't know that.
Yeah, see, I don't be wanting to know the scientific shit about it. I don't fuck with you.
I mean, I don't know the scientific.
I'll just fuck with you. But yeah, no, that shit's.
I'm growing my shit back, man. I gotta.
I'm about to cut my.
I don't even feel the same. I don't feel like the same person no more without my hair, man.
It is that's
Feel
what
angrier.
That's what I'm saying. If I like growing up, I've always had my hair. It kind of made me me. And if
Yeah.
I'm losing that shit, I feel like I'm not me anymore. So I'm gonna try to do what I can.
That's the
be
thing, though.
stay
You
me.
won't be that though forever.
I
Mentally,
know not forever, but
yeah,
I'm gonna try.
but mentally, you can't hang on to the shit that you were, you did when you were younger. Just like physically, you can't.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You have your own opinion, but like me, I'm gonna embrace
Just
being
gonna go
old.
bald.
Yeah, I'm gonna embrace it. Just go with it. Yeah.
Respectfully.
Fuck
If
that.
you like, I don't want to be
That's
doing
the
no
only thing-
extra
that's the only
shit.
thing I care about though.
I don't want to be
I'm
doing
gonna do
no
what I
extra
can to
shit.
keep my hair, but everything else, whatever.
I get it.
If they do come out with
But that might be a
dick
part of how you
transplant
feel, like, you
surgery
know who you
though,
are.
Yeah.
that works, I'll
That's
do
what
that.
gives me my confidence. What'd you say?
I said if they do come out with a dick transplant surgery that works, I will do that.
Nope, you can't do that, bro.
Nah,
You gotta
I'll
keep
do
your
it.
Average size weenie.
Cause I want to experience. I just want to experience. I'm gonna just
You
go.
can't do it.
I'm gonna go full Mandingo, like for 20 years of my life. I'm
You
just
gotta
gonna
fight
go.
people, bro. Mandingo fights.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm telling
nah, bro.
No,
Oh, man.
for the experience.
that's the way God wanted it. That's what it says in the Bible.
Well, hey,
God said, "Cut your dick off when the
Cut your dick
surgery
off.
becomes available."
And get a bigger one.
Nah, see, because women can't change or alter their vaginas. That's the thing. Boobs
They
are
can
not.
turn 'em
Boobs are
into
not
penises,
a.
obviously.
Yeah, but like it doesn't. You can't do nothing to make the vagina better by surgery, can you?
Better
Yeah, like you can't make
for
a
you or for them.
for somebody else. Like if you were to make your dick bigger, it's not for you. It's for
It
it's
would
the
be
it's,
for you,
it's
though.
not really for you. It's for other people. Cause
But
I don't
experience it way more than other people do.
I don't give a fuck at what the size of my dick is.
Why are you getting a
I
dick
don't
transplant?
because I'm about to fuck these bitches with a
Man,
Mandingo
what
dick for once.
But what if you? But the confidence comes from, damn, I got this Mandingo dick. I can fuck all these bitches. That's where it comes from. What if you got the Mandingo dick? You fuck the bitches and you last like 2 minutes and like.
I'm not gonna
I
last
never
2
wanna
minutes.
fuck a
I know the
Mandingo
key.
dick
I know
again.
the key to never last 2 minutes. That's one thing I'll never do is last
Jerk
2
off
minutes.
beforehand?
Yeah, it's key. It's law. You got to empty the chamber. You can't just
It's
go in
law.
there like, man, you know what I'm saying?
Very much so.
or just drink.
It's law.
Very much so. What else we got?
Yeah, I'm getting the surgery. Which one?
I got one. If you're stranded on an island and you could only choose one single food, what would you choose?
Hot wings.
Hot
Wings.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Hot wings.
I was thinking more like organic things, but that
Oh.
works. That works, bro.
That's boring.
I don't know how the
Organic
fuck I would get
things,
it there,
a
but-
tomato.
Well, I mean, shit that grows.
Yeah, I'll take tomatoes.
I'm either saying potato
Ooh, potato.
or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
avocado.
You can survive off some potatoes. For real.
You can cook it in a bunch
Sounds
of
like a
different ways.
fucked up experience y'all niggas is gonna be having.
Just eating potatoes.
Sounds
for the
like
rest
your
of it.
asshole is gonna be burning for the rest of eternity.
You seen what was
do
that
okay.
movie with the Martian movie? Didn't he survive
yeah,
off potatoes?
potatoes.
Yeah, he started growing them.
I ain't
Yep.
just trying to survive though. I'm trying to
Boil
at
them,
least have a
mash them,
good life
stick them
out
in a
there.
stew.
If I'm stuck on that motherfucker, I'm trying to have a good life out there,
You ain't gonna have a good life out there no more.
You
that's,
could.
That's a
What
wrap.
if you're eating hot wings
bro.
the whole time?
Honestly,
They just
being
get
stuck
dropped
on the
off.
island gotta be some miserable
some-
shit.
Unless you see some zebras or some like wildlife, and then you find some like
Yeah.
some acid in the. You can't find
That's the
acid,
thing,
but
you-
ayahuasca.
You can use whatever the environment gives you, but you can only choose one thing. So whatever else you find is whatever.
I'm eating weed. I'm gonna get that. That would be my thing.
And then
Can I get like an edible like pizza, or just butter? I can get butter, and I can put that. Yeah, butter.
butter.
Mm.
Cook it, and you can catch fish.
Yeah, and put it
Yeah,
on.
medicated fish.
Ooh,
Damn, that's a
That
good
would,
idea.
yeah, that should
Butter.
be fire.
Damn, butter.
I wouldn't want to be high though.
so you find some grapes.
Oh, I want my hookah.
You can make some
some
wine.
liquor.
Fucking
You can make
guy.
some wine.
Yeah, see, I'll
True,
do that.
True. Make some hooch.
Do you really just be sipping on Bel Air? Like, is that? Because I tried it, bro, and I tried it, bro, and it
Have a required taste.
Isn't that
Yeah,
champ-
champagne's
is it
like- yeah, champagne's like
it's
an acquired
cool,
taste.
but it feels like it's just
Too
like,
bubbly?
yeah, I couldn't do that often.
That's all I drink now. Like I don't
How?
drink hard liquor no more.
How much is it?
It's only $30.
Mm.
If you get more wet, 60, 70, 80.
What? Keep me pissy.
Yeah,
But for me, like I'm more, like I don't know, like I don't like if I do drink hard liquor now, it's like every blue moon it's Casamigos, but I only drink Bel Air now.
Great choice.
Mm.
Yeah,
You're at Terramana.
Mm.
The Rocks tequila.
it's fire.
It's good.
I'm about to try
It's
it
cheap too. It's like $30.
for a fifth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause Casamigos is like $50, right?
Yeah,
So I'm going. I said butter. You said
hot wings. Well, I guess
Cinnamon
grapes
rolls.
because he said he had to grow there, so grapes.
That's
grapes.
That's a
That's
good
it.
one, bro.
Oh yeah.
Cause you can ferment grapes pretty easily. It's not that hard. I'm saying potatoes or avocado because it's got healthy fat in it.
I did look up though that the other day, like fermenting grapes, and you can't do table grapes. So I guess
Yeah,
it tastes like trash.
seeds.
Yeah.
I have a grape. My neighbor's growing a grapevine over my fence, so I'm about to fucking pick all of them.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I might make some. I might see what's going on with that. I might try to make some wine.
Pull a vine.
Dude, I got there's so many.
Dude, give me a vine, bro. I want a grapevine in my backyard. I need one.
This motherfucker done
propagate
dreamed
it.
about a grapevine in his backyard before. You done dreamed about it already.
Dude, you could definitely get that shit.
That's
easily.
it. Sounds peaceful to have a grapevine just and sit there and
Yo,
smoke a
little
little.
fucking.
Yeah, my garden is going crazy, man.
about to
Shout out
say,
to that
how's
shit, man.
going?
Great. I've been just eating lettuce, tomatoes.
Nice,
so all
bro.
that-
Doesn't that
it's-
fucking feel great?
It's definitely different. You realize that you're eating some bullshit at the stores,
Yeah.
and then like with the tomatoes, if you look at those tomatoes at the stores, they have this like shiny ass.
Yeah, that pesticide.
They're too perfect.
Yeah, it's like they're not shiny like that.
Yeah.
They look crazy, kind of. You know, they look, deformed a lot of times, and the ones at the stores are just hand picked, and then
Yeah.
and they got the pesticides.
pretty.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, most organic shit is ugly. It's deformed and honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I neglected my garden. I kind of got
Piece of
depressed
shit.
and like just stopped caring.
I kind of neglected it a little bit, but it's been holding on strong. I haven't been picking weeds like I'm supposed to.
Dude, my shit. I have grass growing in all of. But I got my peppers are going.
Yeah,
I got fucking mad kale. But yeah, I stopped caring as much as I did before.
It's dope. I'm about to soon. I'm about to start working on a greenhouse. I'll be working on a little YouTube series about that shit too,
Nice, bro.
where I'm gonna cause I want to start. I really want to make my own salsa. You know, like actual product,
Oh, that's
a
fire.
salsa or a hot sauce, maybe even both. But I just want to have like just a solid product that I can push out there, and
That's
that
fire.
I make it organically.
Yeah, you got it, bro. Easy.
Yeah, it takes some time though, man, cause like that's the thing I'm running into. It's like it's expensive to develop
Yeah.
a recipe.
You got to work with some professionals. and
Yeah.
How to actually process it into a hot sauce that people would enjoy.
And then in general, just anything that you cook, like that's why older people, like grandparents, are so good at cooking, is because they've got that trial and error, and you could think you can go on YouTube and just become a cook, like, and just like watch somebody do it and then do it yourself, it doesn't turn out that way because
Yeah.
there's always elements.
Finesse.
Yeah, there's always elements that get thrown out of nowhere, and then like eventually, like I've been cooking for a while, and I'm not that great yet, but now I'm starting to get to the phase where I can like you could throw some ingredients in my face, and I'll be able to figure out how to make something that's decent out of it.
Bro, when you gonna cook for us, bro?
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Let's
not.
have a raw district cookout.
I don't be bragging that much.
Juice-
Like I'm
juice
saying, I'm
for
still
cook.
getting my shit together. You
That's
know,
all right, bro.
but
sure
I'm
it's still good.
experimental with my recipes because I'm trying to make some like
See,
different
that's,
shit.
That's how I am too. It's easy to follow a recipe, but to finesse it and put your own spin on it,
Yeah,
that's the challenge that I like.
it's art.
Yeah,
It
it really
really
is,
is,
man. It
I'm about to
really
go get
is.
some wine after this.
Some wine.
Yeah.
There's an
Really good
elderberry blackberry wine that's really fucking good. It's
Like,
like
real sweet and shit.
it's sweet.
I like bitter wines.
You do? It's sweet, but it's
Yeah,
like
I'm an old
13%.
nigga.
I hate bitter shit. I like bitter beer, but I don't like bitter wine.
Well,
It's weird. I don't like dry shit like gin. Hate gin.
nah, it's just terrible. I used to drink gin when I was a kid.
Would you rather
Drink
fight a
Crystal
pit
Mama.
bull or a naked man?
Pitbull.
A naked man.
You would fight the naked man.
I fight the pit bull.
You would fight the
I
pit
ain't
bull.
trying to get bit.
I'll take the bites. I don't want
Is it a big pit bull?
It's a vicious
It-
pit bull
it's an
that
aggressive.
it's
pit
a
bull.
competitive pit bull that's gonna
All
like,
right.
hang with you.
Before we go into this, most pit bulls are friendly and lovely, so we don't want to push the narrative that they are bad dogs.
No, I will. When they bite you, when they are bad, the shit locks. Them
I
motherfuckers.
heard that was a myth too.
No, I don't think so.
Look it up.
Let's look it up.
I don't think that's true.
Can't.
But they have a strong German shepherds have stronger bites than pit bulls do.
It's a myth. Pit bulls do not have any special physical mechanism or enzyme that allows them to lock their jaws. I'm calling bullshit. This is somebody like Eli who's just trying to protect pit bulls.
I actually I wrote this article in I have a
Michael Vick told me the motherfuckers jaws lock.
fuck
And
Mike
Michael Vick wouldn't lie. Nah, Michael Vick a good brother, man.
You see what dogs he went for.
Fuck Mike Vick.
Mike Vick's a good dude.
He didn't have no Yorkies in that motherfucking that operation. I don't think.
He wasn't the only person fighting dogs, man.
If Yorkies were big, game over.
Who else fights
Or
dogs?
Chihuahuas.
He fights dogs.
Eli.
I don't fight dogs, bro.
I don't care if you do or don't. The
I fight
audience
my
thinks
dog.
you do.
You fight your dog.
Yeah.
You roll around with him and shit.
Yeah, I beat his ass and he beats my ass.
Didn't you say your dog is racist or something? Like you said he don't like black people.
No, my ex's dog is sexist.
Sexist. Oh.
She doesn't like men.
Oh, okay.
Y'all getting back together? I
Nope.
shouldn't ask that on the pod. I apologize.
It's all right, man. I mean, shit happens, and I don't
can
think
talk about
so.
this off
No,
camera.
no time soon.
That wasn't a laugh. That was a call.
Let's talk about this off camera.
I'm just, all right. I was trying to get it out, but you don't want to hear it, so it's fine.
You can talk about it, man.
No, I don't want to talk about it. I love her so much.
You living good, man.
Nah,
You all right?
Fucking miserable right now, huh?
I suck.
That's the
yeah.
good part of like when you
And I got fucking poison ivy everywhere.
That's
hate
see,
my
this how you
life.
should get her back.
I
You should
fucking
text her
hate
like,
my
yo,
life.
come take care of me.
Yeah.
She follows me on
Fucked up.
Snapchat.
Oh, she does. So y'all ain't officially
not-
broken up. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I don't even want to hear
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah.
Nah.
If
If you
off the apps,
yeah, you have to be off the apps.
You gotta unfollow.
Yeah, you have to.
That's
There's too much-
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Nope. It's the law. It has to be.
You're just talking about how fucking social media and shit is like. Social media doesn't matter.
nigga, we just all admitted we was hypocrites.
So you're fucking wrong.
Nah,
Whatever
man.
I do in my real life daily is what really matters to me. So no, I haven't seen her in fucking 3 months. So no, we're not together.
3 months. Wow.
Don't say that either on here, man.
But
People praying on your downfall out here.
they can pray, bro. They ain't praying to nobody real.
Salute.
Hope you're doing all right though, man.
I'm living.
I've been having like, you know what I'm saying. One thing I'm learning about depression, man, it's like, and I don't
Talk
wanna-
about it.
It's not. You can't. I feel like you can't beat it.
No.
I feel
You
like
just
it's
gotta live with it.
you got it's something you got to learn to maintain and live with
Yeah.
because it's like I catch myself all the time, man. Like I'll go through like it probably be 4 or 5 months where it's like I'm good, I'm straight,
Mhm.
everything's good, and then like a handful of things happen, and I'm right back in that same exact spot I was at, and I'm just like, all right,
Such a familiar feeling.
yeah.
It's like keep building
know when-
yourself
you know
out
when
to
it's
get knocked back
happening.
in it. Keep building yourself out.
And as I get older, I learn how to just like hide it and just live with it, like you said. And just I think that's as sad as it is, man.
Don't hide it, man.
As sad as it is, I think it's the human experience, man. Is to kind of act. I feel like people aren't honest at all, and I think it's getting more fucking. There's illusions now even more than ever. It's like it's hard to tell what's real and what people are really going through, and just I feel like
Pressure
it's real,
sells.
yeah, and it's real easy for people to feel alone, even if you
Yeah.
have people around you, like the social media shit. I spoke on it a little bit on Facebook.
Big,
It's like
big thing about it.
I don't feel like I know people on social media. Like they're around and they kind of get an insight. And this is vulnerable right here, like doing a podcast and talking about personal things.
Yeah.
I feel like they get a side of me that, you know, I don't get of other people.
Yeah. I
So
feel that.
so it's like I've been feeling disconnected from a lot of motherfuckers. And this shit is it's fucking with me. Like I'm just trying to learn. I'm trying to reset and trying to figure out what's important in this life and whatnot. But yeah,
It's tough.
100. Totally fucking feel that, bro.
100%, man.
But
It's,
the thing is, for that, like, even if you feel vulnerable right now, like, they're only listening to us for 2 hours, even if they're tuned in. Like, they still don't know how you're moving outside and shit. Like,
It
yeah,
depends.
even on here, I mean, this episode has been probably the most authentic in a while. But even on here, sometimes you're acting and shit just to, you know,
Get shit out.
yeah.
you know what I mean. So it's like, but I don't know. People like us, I feel like we can't lie
Yeah, after
to ourselves mostly.
after it's just an example. After the whole situation with the last episode, somebody had pulled up on me for something, and they were like, and they had seen it. They had seen the live show. He was like, "Is there?" And this is like, I was cool. I was over it. It was like a day or so later. I stopped thinking about it. He pulled up and he was like, "Yeah, y'all, when's the next show?" Laughing, and I was like, because he seen it, and I was just like, man, it's like that was an example of I didn't know that this motherfucker knew that, and I was like completely, like just in my own world, and he
Yeah.
pulled up and he brings some shit that I thought was just on social media.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, yeah, I'm just trying to find that motherfucking like
Balance.
real and fake,
It gets harder from here too, man.
I bet.
Because like we are vulnerable, like podcasters especially, because we let shit out and then we forget about it.
Yeah, you
I
forget
don't-
about it
I don't
immediately.
really watch the full episodes ever unless I'm trying to find a clip.
I don't like listening to myself, so that's
So-
why I don't.
It's like, yeah, I forgot I even said that shit.
Because I was there. Like, that's why I was big on getting to this live shit, because it was torture to go back and edit the shit and have to listen to the conversation like 3 times. And then I'd be like, I'll come back the next week over prepared. Like, I knew exactly everything all y'all motherfuckers said. I knew what you mumbled in some episodes because I'm sitting here like,
Was it funny?
yeah. There's a lot of that. Shout out to Eli, man. There's a lot of jokes that get,
I know.
Thanks, bro.
we're getting better at podcasting. So, I think with podcasting versus radio, like radio, you're trying to like feel all the dead air.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something that we were doing early on with this podcast. We felt everybody, like there always had to be like some type of noise, somebody talking, and that's how little jokes get like,
Yeah.
I'm sitting, one time we had a fucking conversation. Y'all were having a conversation. Me and Chris were having a conversation over here. They were having a conversation. I was like, man, what the fuck are we doing here, bro? And why are y'all motherfuckers watching this still? Why are y'all not in the comment section like, y'all some bullshit, bro?
That's what.
You know something? Not to cut you off. Something I've learned was just like, I guess being like a social media personality, I guess, and like doing podcasting. It's like, for me, because y'all see how like I display myself. People feel like they know me. So like it'd be like motherfuckers be like, oh, like I'll say something. Oh, he's drinking right now. It's like, no, nigga, it's 10 in the morning.
I feel like
Yeah.
everything
I
you
used
say
to.
on Facebook is the opposite of what the fuck's going on.
No, I'm gonna keep it real with you. A lot of times it ain't. It
Yeah.
just depends on the day.
I feel like
Yeah.
there's truth in the. I feel like there's truth in I'm never drinking. I'm never drinking again.
Yeah,
Post.
listen, bro.
I feel like you be waking up with hangovers and you really
Like-
be like, yo, I gotta be done with this shit.
Like, yeah, like now when I
Well,
drink,
every
it's
morning.
like if I feel like I'm like, damn, yeah, I'm gonna post that. But then it's like when I was like in a fucked up place.
Oh, you stopped drinking?
Like as hard as I did. But
Oh,
at
okay.
the
yeah,
time,
yeah,
I was
got
in
you.
a just being vulnerable. Like, yeah, I was in a fucked up place. So you feel me? Like, I was going through shit. So I was drinking heavily. So yeah, when I woke up, I was hungover as shit.
Yeah, bro.
And I think that's stronger than quitting, to be honest. Like cold turkey. I think to be able to like fall back on it and just like control yourself, I think that shows a lot
I feel
about a
that.
person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why if
Because-
y'all notice, I don't drink on the podcast.
Mhm. And okay, never mind. I am drinking.
I drink and drive all the time, allegedly.
I said I was gonna slow down for sure. Like definitely on the podcast. Like I don't want to be on here having drunken arguments about
Nah.
some white privileged fucking
No.
boxer.
Bro,
Let's
I
get that.
didn't-
Let's get that clear for anybody who's seen that,
we
man.
don't care.
He made it seem like I really give a fuck about Jake Paul, but I just give a fuck about the topic and making an entertaining podcast. I don't go home and be like, I don't research this nigga like that. I just watch what I see. Like, I don't really give a fuck.
It's just about making a point and like,
It's
you
a-
know, expanding the topics.
It was more about the sport and the logic about
Yeah.
behind it
And
all.
some people got to understand with us too. Like, for y'all two, like, y'all went to school together, right?
Yeah,
Like, for a lot of us, we kind of met doing this podcast.
yeah.
So, like, arguments that you have, and all of us have built friendships, but the arguments that you have with your friends behind closed doors, a lot of times we got to have them on camera. So when y'all see us being dysfunctional, this is just because shit. Like,
Just met these motherfuckers.
just how it is.
man.
We in front of y'all. Like,
Yeah.
it's real. This is just how we feel in the moment. So we might be mad on this podcast at each other, and then next week we're not even thinking about that shit
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, and that's why I took that. That's why I do take some of the blame. Like I said before, the show is like when I set this show up, and this is a direction that I want to turn from. When I set the show up, it was like I want to have people who disagree with each other, but are kind of same on the same wavelength at the same time, so that they can sit down and have a conversation with each other.
Just got to know how to.
But it got exhausting.
Yeah.
It got exhausting to like, and I'm sure that's what it was for Chris. Like.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't come in ready to debate or anything like that. He just probably wasn't in the state of mind to do it. It just got tiring for him, whatever. But it's just like that shit is not something that we can maintain and sustain for a long period of time. Like Stephen A. Smith and fucking Max Kellerman,
Yeah. The dynamic.
that can only last for so long.
Cause Stephen A be sick of Max.
I feel like it's gonna be over soon.
You can see it on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen A be like rolling his eyes.
Yeah, and when it gets to be like, all right, beyond the topic, and now we're kind of taking personal shots at each other. It's like, man, I don't want to sit down and
Yeah,
do
I
that.
hate that shit.
Yeah, like I'm not getting like again, I'm not getting paid. I know people love drama and they love watching people fight, but I'm not getting paid for this shit, and I'm not trying to be no cheap entertainment for nobody
Yeah.
at all.
I
Just
feel
trying to
like
have
we're
real
just,
conversations.
I mean, not trying to like, oh, we're the shit, but I feel like we're just too real to like not say what's on our mind at the certain moment, you know?
Yeah,
And
But-
like this is what you're getting. This is the raw fucking district, and we're raw.
yeah, for sure.
I think the opinions and shit should be raw, but so that's when we
They
might have to
can
start
be,
having
but
them.
we need to figure out how to fucking.
Yeah, you
not,
might just
like-
have to have them preps. Like, you know how the people be having the prep before the show, 30 minutes before, just so motherfuckers get a little feel of what's going
Yeah,
on.
he be sending screenshots of the topics. That's our prep.
Yeah, straight up.
You be missing them.
But you know, it's just authentic as fuck. Yeah, you be missing them, bro. You don't even read our fucking messages in the group chat.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. A lot of them it's hard to because
Bro,
You be driving.
I could see when Drew told you to come here today, and you saying I'm on my way in the same message.
No,
in
but
the,
listen.
in the same screen.
listen.
I didn't even need to scroll. You didn't even read that shit.
Today, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I didn't. I'm being 100% real. So it was just like, hey, when I got, I'm like, damn, I thought Drew said 5-ish. So
You're just going off the OG time.
yeah, bro.
I did say 5-ish to Jordan, but you know we don't know the set time or for anything. You know,
Shit, we out here though.
It's just
We
all over
figuring
the
this shit the
place.
fuck out in front of y'all.
Hell
You got
yeah.
any more? I got an
get one.
uncomfortable question.
Yeah, let's get one more topic in here and slide up out of here. Gotta go take a shower. But
This might be a little quick, cause I ain't trying to incriminate myself. If you could kill anybody
Here you go, man.
without getting caught, would you do it? Is there anybody in your life that you're like, damn, I would kill them?
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Nobody in my life. that I-
Allegedly.
Not in my life.
Nobody in my life.
No, anybody like ever.
Ever not. Nobody's got to me like that. But I feel like this is a good time for me to.
Nah, I wouldn't.
I don't think I would either.
I just joke.
This is
guys.
a good time for me to say this because this is a thought of mine. Like I think everybody's a killer.
Yeah.
And you
I
push
ain't
it,
a killer, but don't push me.
I think everybody can get to that point. That's why it's important to treat people with respect. Because
Facts.
I think, you know, we give some people too much credit sometimes. Like some people are hanging on by a thread,
Right.
and you don't even know it.
Right.
So it's like,
People snap.
so I can see. I don't know. I don't know. When I think of murder, it's a little different because like
You're plotting.
Yeah, that sounds
It-
nuts. It
it-
sounds nuts.
I know as I get older, it sounds crazy, but it's like, you know, people are disrespectful as fuck. And
Yeah.
people ruin families. They do all kinds of stuff. You could be like literally somebody taken away from you and you're not even involved in that life. Somebody could be taken away from you that's close to you.
Yeah.
And now you're all of a sudden feeling some rage that you never felt in your life before.
Yeah.
And it's yeah.
Exactly.
At any point you could be it could turn on you and you just never know what it could like think of the closest person to you. If you walked into some situation where they were getting tortured by somebody and you had a chance to kill that motherfucker,
Oh yeah.
you probably gonna kill that motherfucker.
Definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah. And it's
So what I'm talking about more is like out of like spite.
Nah,
nah,
hell no.
nah,
It's like somebody
definitely
ever
not.
did something so bad.
Like we're wrapping
Sorry.
it up.
That was an alarm.
Yeah, never had a nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me either. We're not
Nope.
murderers.
I could barely kill a fish. I really like when I had my brother took me fishing one time, and I'd never go fish. Caught the fish. He told me to knock it on the head and fucking kill it, and I just couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it either. That's not. Yeah.
I just
don't-
like yeah.
I don't even like killing like little bugs and shit.
I kill them motherfuckers.
I mean, like if they're outside and shit, it's like, oh, you're
Clap
crawling
them
on me. I'll
motherfuckers
just
up.
flick them off. Like,
You'll flick them off. What about a spider?
no, I mean like, I'll like flick them off.
I'm saying, what about a spider? You killing that motherfucker?
If it's in my house, yeah, I'm gonna kill it. But if it's outside, I ain't killing it. It's doing its thing. It's supposed to be outside.
Yeah, well, yeah. But I don't even know what the fucking question was.
If you could
Kill
kill
it.
somebody, would you?
Oh yeah.
Without getting caught?
That one was. We got to close out on something different, man.
Oh yeah.
That
That was just another one of
a
them.
little too dark.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, it's okay. Would you rather always have a smile on your face? Oh no. Would you always rather have your smile look fake or your crying look fake?
Small.
Crying.
I want to be crying in front of
I
motherfuckers.
smile a lot.
So you rather have the crying look fake?
Yeah.
Nobody would believe you. You
'Cause I
sitting
don't
there
really
going
cry
through a
in front
deep.
of people.
Okay. Yeah, me neither.
Did you guys cry today?
No, it's been a little minute.
You didn't cry today?
Listen here, this is something about me, man. My tear ducats is loose, bro.
Your tear ducats?
When I watch, my tear ducats is loose, bro. Something as simple as art can make me shed a tear, bro. Like if I see somebody doing something like,
Tear ducats.
yeah, my tear ducats be loose, bro. If I watch a show, bro, I empathize with people really heavily. Yeah.
I totally get
I'll
that,
be
bro.
crying, bro. Like, I think I heard a song. I don't even remember
Dude,
what the
it's
song
mostly
was.
music for me.
Yeah, I shed a tear. I'm like, damn. Man.
And like it's a song that I've heard that I don't even care about, and then I'll listen to it at a certain time when I'm feeling a certain way, and I just get super choked up.
I'll let you know. So this is, if I relate to something too much, I'll shed a tear.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to the show Dave.
Fuck yeah.
I relate to damn near every fucking thing
You
that
got a weird
this.
penis?
No, except that. That's the one thing that I have a regular penis.
That's the one thing.
We don't want to keep talking about
That
you.
shit's
Listen.
They
Just,
say shit's
I did say
regular.
I would get a surgery earlier in the episode, but let's just be clear.
He wants a mandingo
I have
dilly.
I have a regular penis, but
Shout out to
I wanna-
regular penises
I wanna
out
tell
there.
Shout out to
that's
all
part
the
of the
regular penises
conversation.
out
Shout
there.
out
You
to
know what I'm
regular
saying?
fucking penises.
Yeah. But yeah. That show right there, it was relating too much to me at a certain point, and I shed a tear. I was like, damn, this motherfucker writing this shit for me. Damn near, it feels like.
No, I feel that, man.
Same thing with like when certain albums be like, and it seems like always they hit you at the right time. Like
Yeah.
albums that are supposed to be like they wrote that shit watching your life.
No,
That's why I love music so much.
It's weird, man.
That shit makes me cry more than anything. Like I don't really cry from movies or shows. Maybe some.
I don't cry from
Maybe
that
like
shit.
5 ever in my life that I've cried from. But music, like
Damn.
I'll listen to a song, one that I don't even fuck with really, but at the right time, if I know the lyrics, I'm singing along. I'm like, fuck, like that shit's hit me right now.
Yeah.
I like choke up and I can't even like sing the rest.
My thing about the movies and TV is like, it's not the actual product that I'm. It's like I insert people.
Yourself.
I insert people that I know, and I insert like myself into the situation. And I'm like, damn, if I was going through that, just imagine how that would feel. And then I'm like, damn, I'm sitting here crying. Or I'll just relate so heavily. I'll be like, damn, that's like, this motherfucker's talking about me. And it's just like, that's where it comes from. But so music, that's what makes me think the world is we're so alike.
Yeah,
We can make music, and it's such a powerful thing. It's because we're so connected.
Yeah.
Even from like
Extremely.
rich people to poor people, and you still live the same type of life
No,
inside.
we don't.
Yeah. I mean, in a sense, fundamentally, yeah.
People weren't. I mean,
I'm
a
just
lot of
debating
people.
But
were,
certain rich
a lot of
motherfuckers,
people
like,
were grown
you can't
rich.
relate to. Like, when I listen to Rick Ross, a real rich motherfucker might be like, oh, man,
That nigga
crying about a fucking Maybach.
Yeah,
Me,
right,
I'm not
right,
feeling
right.
that shit at all.
Yeah,
That shit don't relate to me. But, yeah.
true, man.
I gotta listen to Still I Pray by Ross. He got some music where he like.
But that was
that
old
album?
Ross, right?
Huh?
Is that
no,
old
this
Ross?
was on his last album.
Is
He's
he
talking about his seizures and shit.
Oh, okay. See,
But that was like the first. It's like that was the first time Ross really dipped into that bag. Like
see, I
everything
might
usually
relate
some
to it then. You know?
luxury. You know what I mean? Some shit you gotta probably make 7 figures to appreciate.
You definitely got to be making something to appreciate that shit. But,
People, I mean, those people deserve to have music too, like to be related to.
hell yeah.
You know.
But, yeah, man, that's a 2-hour podcast
Yeah,
for your
that was
ass,
good,
man. No more shout outs, man. We just gonna get the
We
fuck up
about
out
to
of
roll
here,
out.
man.
Drew's got to go to work.
Hell yeah. In
Shout
the
out Preston,
description, below, man, on all the links, you could find the merch. Please tap into that. That helps
Yes, sir.
fund this shit. You know, keeps us moving. Tap into that. Tap into the Raw District playlist. Give us a
Yes.
rating on Apple.
Raw District playlist on. Is it on Spotify as well?
hmm
Spotify,
Oh.
YouTube.
Yeah, it's
It's
only on
different
Spotify.
though, right?
The Spotify playlist. Yeah, follow that. Just put the Raw District on any goddamn thing that you,
And it's gonna
any
pop up.
platform. It's gonna pop up. You
If
follow
you guys
that.
like listening to 24-hour music, if you like just chilling, studying, doing whatever.
Well, it'll be back up next week. I had to make some
Next week,
adjustments, Yeah.
we got a live stream. We're just playing shit. Peep that shit when you're just chilling. Just let it ride. And like the video, comment on it, tell us what you think.
Yes, sir.
Tell us who you think needs to be on it and shit.
Hell yeah. Y'all got anything to let the people know before we get out of here? You know what I'm saying?
Don't fucking play Frisbee and Poison Ivy.
Keys to life, man.
Salute.
Don't do it, man. That's episode 49, man. Y'all be easy.
Yurt.